Hello there, folks. Welcome back to ZeldaSpeedRuns, to our coverage of the NA Weekly. Should be an awesome restream today. We've got Mr. Martin, Icola, Kevin, and Lime6 on restream. If the scene would swap, you know, that'd be beautiful if I didn't miss it like that. But yeah, should be an awesome restream today. Commentating today, talking through the scene will be Mr. Nintendo and Slaughter the Demon. And tracking today will be Felix Aside 4, Millimoon, and K Next Door, and Keyword Star. And before we start, I also want to mention, no, I did not roll the seed. Be excited is also handling the restream. I'm just here to do a quick intro. But yeah, off to you, Slow and Nintendo. How are you feeling?
Wait a second. Are you telling me this is being streamed by George, but no, it's not a George seed? I want my money back.
I'm not restreaming this. I'm just doing the intro. I just got a dip for a bit.
I was waiting for that 4-hour plus seed.
I was too.
Well, Vixa, you have your chance to prove yourself.
Strapped in, had the popcorn ready and everything. Just watch the madness. He just ruined it all. No, I'm kidding. Yo, Bitsy.
How's everyone going?
But yeah, we got Adult with Shadow Medallion and Requiem. That is a start.
Ooh. Requiem. I didn't even notice the song. I like that. I like that start.
This is a start and a half. That's for sure.
Now, what spawn point would make it even better?
Nice Dooku soldier, really? Alright, look. Okay, so I just want to. There's a lot of good spots we could have here. The funniest one would be if we had like Adult start and then it was like we were on the other side of Gerudo Valley, like the Gerudo Fortress side. We have Requiem. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, I reckon, like, even if Requiem, I reckon a Gerudo Valley start would actually just be super convenient because it's just an awkward place to get to.
You know, it would be convenient if the race started at all. Classic NA Weekly.
Look, I thought this was just a podcast. That's what I was informed of, but I guess not. I guess this is a race.
Yeah, can we just convert this channel to a stage channel in Discord and just have this as a podcast?
Yeah, you're watching
a race who can start
podcast. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna steal their thunder.
Gossip Stone podcast is pretty cool. Would recommend.
Yeah, I actually haven't checked it out much. I definitely should. I always like, cause I'm always like doing stuff where like I would just like have something in the background and it's just like there's something nice to have in the background just listen to.
Yeah.
Looks like there's one person left already up.
If Nocturne's on OOT, then there's no way it's not required.
We're getting the pause champs in the race time room.
Pause champ. Yeah, someone said they want Nocturne on OOT, but it not be hard required. There's no way it can't be not hard required.
Sorry, I just glitched there. That's alright.
Oh yeah, I guess if it's warp pad on Adult Spawn, I guess then it technically wouldn't be hard required.
That's
but
true.
That's like, is that a thing? I didn't know that was a thing. That's crazy.
Alright. NA Weekly. 4 minutes late, but we're off. Enjoy the race, folks.
Like, I think the funniest thing is if that was the case, but that it's like Stone Shadow, right?
Yeah.
That would be the funniest one.
It would be Stone Shadow, so it would find a way.
That's true. You're right. The classic.
And then Dins would be in another stone dungeon, hidden like in deep stone fire.
Oh yeah, it would be all the way at the top. It wouldn't be Hammer Chest right there. That's where it would be. And Stone Fire.
Oh, okay, that's an interesting start.
Immediately we see two of them are going Requiem.
Prelude of Light on Ocarina of Time.
Well done. Cactus Forest.
Kokiri Forest.
No, Kakariko. Kokiri Forest, not Kakariko. Kokiri Forest.
I didn't see that second hint that he had to double check on.
I missed it too. Yeah. Prelude is Bolero.
Saria.
Toilet is a key. Okay. And sorry, guys, there's just a bunch of stuff going on.
Well, even more hints to check out. Deku Tree is way of the hero.
Okay. See if this. Oh yeah. So this is open Deku Tree, right? Because this is weekly.
I'm not actually sure. I think so. It's hard to keep track where the deck is open.
There's open Deku. Okay, yeah. So that means it's a free way to the hero. I mean, that's not bad.
Very nice.
Yeah.
30 Skulls is dead.
Gore into
It's very nice to have. Don't have to worry about the wallet at this point.
Watch, we're gonna get Kakariko Way of the Hero, and that's gonna be our Kakariko Way of the Hero, right there. Is that Goron Tunic?
2 songs, and we still have to rely on Goron Tunic as way of the hero.
Always. Oh no, Zelda.
Lullaby.
Okay.
That's required.
Well, if we get Kak Way of the Hero, then it's gonna be that. Unlucky.
Wait, I thought Lullaby couldn't be hinted way of the hero.
It can.
I thought that changed that.
And hook shot. Oh my god, this Kak is loaded. What the heck?
Ah, I like that early hook shot. A nice change of pace from yesterday's Freaky Friday.
I was going to join in the Freaky Friday, but I just didn't even think about it for some reason.
I think you'd be glad you didn't, I think.
So it's going to be in the shield right here.
Just the heart container.
I mean, no reason not to get it, right?
Yeah, very good to have.
So, what's going to be on the
See what's in
chart?
TARDIS. I did
Look
not
at
see that.
bombs. Looks like bombs. Like just a bomb drop.
Yeah. But how can we have bomb drops? I don't think we have bomb bag yet.
Oh,
Probably
then
not.
probably nuts. Then yeah. It was something circular. That's all I know.
Yeah. Kevin's stream's unfortunately a bit blurry for me, so it's hard to make out what's on it. Which is strange because all the others are fine.
Alright, so
Plus, here we go.
Oh, Nintendo, you
Storms.
probably have the stream set to 360p. Check your settings.
Ah, thank you. It is.
it looks like Dampage is giving us a bunch of money.
Very nice.
I think Dampage is trying to tell us what team he's on, huh?
Never, but always buy a shield.
Yep, always buy a shield. RB's on the same team as I am, and it's just team just get a shield.
Wait for Mira. Team wait for Mira.
Fair enough. Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, because that's too dark. I think it's too dark to be a bomb bag. Support team consider a shield. I like that one.
If it's there, why not? But if you end, I reckon, buy a shield before entering the dungeon. It's so annoying not having one.
Yeah,
And stuff.
Like I will admit, I just love how like the meme had always started, team never buy a shield or team always buy a shield, and then just from there it just kind of branched out. There's just a multiple different types of shield teams. I just love it.
It's a fun one.
It is.
I'm surprised when we were checking the hint stones that we didn't get to see what was on the pedestal. Because it would have been pretty quick to just check what the dungeons were.
Probably what they're doing is they're probably checking stuff and then wanting to go back child, so they just don't want to like backtrack, right?
It's true, but having that information does help. Like if you find out DC is a medallion, maybe be worth going there once you get strength or something.
That's true, I guess. I mean, like unfortunately, until you have bomb bag, you can't really complete DC. So,
Sure.
I mean, like, sure, there is the argument for, you could, since you have strength, you could just do mostly everything in DC. But I just never like going there without a bomb bag or bomb shoes.
Looks like Kevin might be going child now, actually. So we should find out what our dungeons are.
Right, well, and some people are saying that we're a bit low, so I guess hopefully we'll get that fixed here soon.
Apologies for that.
I was like half looking at those.
Yeah, I forgot to pay attention.
I saw forest with forest medallion. I think was what I saw.
Let's see what Jabu Jabu, Forest, Water, Deku. I didn't see that last one.
Yeah, people are just going way too fast. Yeah, Jabu,
Spirit.
Forest, Water, Deku, Spirit. Okay.
Jabu, Forest, Water. Deku's good since we've got a way of a hero hint for that anyway.
So yeah, this is definitely you go child here for sure.
Prelude on Ocarina of Time is really boring. There's no way to cut quiet, and adult spawns near temple time anyway.
So, but we're gonna be going and pick up Keaton Mass. That makes sense. Gonna check the hint stone out here. Always check your hints. Stone Shadow finds a way.
I did not see that hint.
It was a repeat. It was a prelude as Bolero.
We've also got some slingshot game going on Colas and Mr. Martin's end. Now, Kevin. Makes sense. And we just got a Bloopy. I feel ripped off. Looks like we have some calls for Stone Shadow in the chat.
Always. It always finds a way.
I'll try moving the mic closer to me. Apologies for that.
Apparently
Okay, that seems to have fixed it.
Yep. So that comes down to the question: is like I'm pretty sure they just go check Epona, or they check Lon in general. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like Mr. Martin's already there.
The question from there asks like, what do you do from here, right?
I reckon once you get the silo, you save warp and see where child warp is. That's what I want to see. And if it's nothing useful, then just go Deku.
Yeah, I could see the argument of checking Gerudo Valley first, but maybe it's just me.
You could definitely do that, but I feel like the silo, because it's such an annoying walk back out of the ranch, it's just a good opportunity to check where the child save warp is.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense.
Let's see what the Epona song is. Vanilla Eponas.
Yeah, it's Gerudo Fortress, I guess.
Thinking about it, we have access to pretty much everywhere now except the fountain. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, technically we have access to the fountain as adult with a PC skip, but
True.
but logically we don't have access to everything.
Yeah.
Bomb juice.
Ooh, very handy.
I guess we don't have access to like DC technically. We don't have any. We don't have a strength.
Or Shadow, really.
Yeah, or shadow.
I was more thinking overworld locations, though.
That's fair. Like, yeah, there's dungeon wise as we don't. There's a few, but like, I guess overall.
Yeah, we still don't have Water Temple access either.
Who cares about that place, right? I mean, yeah, I know it's Medallion, but come on, who cares? Like, we'll just skip over it, right? It'd be fine.
Yeah. We'll just make this a stone bridge seed, a stone boss key.
Easy.
Ah, it looks like we've got a French vanilla child spawn. Which works out well for Deku.
Yeah. But yeah, it also means we can essentially go ahead and
Water is wet.
There's things in this world that are absolute. Water is wet, grass is green, Cack is way of the hero. That's what I always say. So what is our second? Nothing is zero and Cack is way of the hero. That's another way to put it. Yeah.
50's dead. Excellent. Just a heart container.
Look, I don't know about you. I'll collect 50 skulls for a heart container.
I mean, the completionist in me wants to collect skulls anyway.
That's fair.
Oh, come on,
Like, the thing is, if I had to go 40 skulls, you know, it's just 10 more skulls. Why not get the heart container, right?
Oh, Liam was so close to missing the chicken play.
I hate when I do that. It's always so scary.
Mm. Yeah, but he got there in the end. Yeah, a trick I learned the other day is that you can only target chickens you've already picked up. So if you're targeting a chicken, that means you've already picked it up. You don't have to worry about picking it up again.
Yeah, it's definitely pretty useful. But
Oh.
fire is nice.
It's,
Magic?
Oh, that's okay. That's probably our way of the hero.
I mean, I wouldn't doubt that those fires though. I mean, Shadow finds a way. It just might not be in the temple. Yeah, long
Ooh.
shot. Ooh. That was rough.
Yeah, that was brutal. This has been a pretty nice seed so far. We've got early hookshot, early magic.
See, now you said that, now you jinxed it. Now it's gonna be
Good.
terrible from here on.
That's good. I'm glad I did that.
God damn it. Alright, so there's still a few more checks. Like, there's like a small chance that the magic is not way of the hero, but yeah, we do find double defense.
Yeah, if Deku Tree loaded so far. Like, we've had double defense, fire arrows, magic, and a stick upgrade. Everything's been important, so, or at least helpful.
Yeah, I would say like needed, but definitely helpful.
That's less helpful.
Are you telling me money is not helpful?
In Zelda, yes.
Well, make a compelling argument.
I mean, it's seriously, most of runners have a nearly full wallet. Mr. Martin does have a full wallet.
Well, has he ever considered, not throwing the money on the ground?
Yeah, come on, you've got infinite pockets, just put it in there.
And strength.
Bloody hell.
That's crazy. So, like from here, like after I finish up my child checks, I would definitely be going do DC here. Like, I mean, it's a stone, yes, but like DC is always just gonna have something. It feels like.
Yeah, maybe check some other child lock stuff first, because you want to do DC as an adult.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. After I finish all my child stuff, then I go adult. I go do DC because like I said, DC always has something. What a loot cave. Yeah. That's pretty accurate.
Makes sense.
I mean, the worst thing is like worst thing that comes to worst is the fact that like you have to like you have like what 2 checks behind opening up the lights or the eyes. So
yeah, and we just found Slingshot in Valley. Sorry, so Goma is now in Logic for the one who's not fighting Goma right now.
It's at least nice to have. Definitely not required. And
he's going for it.
I missed what was on in the waterfall.
Yeah, I couldn't see it behind it, but he's going for it.
It must be important. Oh, it's
boomerang. Ooh.
Well, that's needed.
And Gerudo Valley boomerang. That's gonna be rough on some people. Oh, thank you for the raid, Danny Feja. I hope I pronounced that right.
I also want to point out we are 1 item from being able to complete Forest.
Bow, yeah.
Yes, and I mean, because we're also 1 item from completing Jabu too, which is Rudo's. Sacred Forest met away the hero.
Interesting. Probably the song. Or songs. It looks like we're on our way there now.
So we do have Shadow, so if it's... I can't imagine what song it could possibly be, because we already have Requiem. We have Storms. We have ZL.
Nocturne would be interesting.
That's like the only song that I could see that could be Way the Hero.
And we know where Bolero is.
Unless it's... What should be Sun Song for Sun's check?
Or Frogs 2.
Or Frogs. Oh, that'd be horrible. Frogs 2 would be horrible.
Oh, Frogs 2 dead. Never mind.
Oh, yeah, Graveyard Way the Hero, so that's it's probably Sun Song.
What did we get? What song did we find there?
Storms.
Could be that. Also, obligatory Skull Kid for Smash. I give this every time someone does the Skull Kid check.
I'm in like 100% support of that. Like I would love to see Skull Kid in Smash.
It's easily my most wanted. I have a Skull Kid profile picture on most forums.
I know. Like. Yeah, there's a lot of Nintendo. Like I really feel like Zelda like doesn't have that much support. Like you have like so many other games that have a lot of. I mean, I guess there's a lot of games that don't have very many support characters, right?
Hmm.
But
Yeah,
I just feel like Zelda being such an iconic series would have way more than it actually does.
I think the main problem is that, really speaking, it only has 3 characters. It's got 3 versions of Link. It's Link.
Yeah, it's
Sheik and Zelda, who's both Zelda, and then Ganondorf, who started off as a Captain Falcon clone.
yeah, like why can't we get like Tetra or like that, you know, Skull Kid? That'd be awesome.
Yeah. One day, I reckon we're overdue. Like, I think a Zelda character is coming. Like, maybe not this Smash game, but the next one.
Yeah, King of Hyrule could be cool too. Like, King of Lions, or even just like any version of the King of Hyrule, like would be cool.
Yeah, King Daphnes would be the best.
Just the boat? Nah. Like, the king would have like his final smash would be like he would turn into the boat and just like his huge tsunami on the
Water
stage.
Foolish.
That'd be cool.
And Song of Time is Way of the Hero.
Well, there's still the Sheik in Sheik in the Forest. Okay, Minuet check. So,
And it is in Logic. We have Sarias.
was that a bow? Did this say Skullmask is a bow?
Very possibly. That, yeah, I'd do that so you can, when you go to get the Sacred Forest Meadow adult check, the Minuet, you can do forest, clear forest.
Like you just do chickens and then go turn in Keaton Mask? Like I mean, do chicken? Yeah, chickens. Then it's a Keaton Mask.
Liam never got the Kokiri Forest Foolish hint.
I'm not happy about that one. Maybe Liam was looking for bomb shoes. Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, they're very close together, 4 checks.
Yeah. You never know.
A risk worth taking. Maybe you'd get Big Goron Sword.
Empty doesn't mean empty. I like that statement.
Yeah, I wonder if any of them, like of the 3 who didn't go Valley, if any of them will go Valley before going Adult.
At this point, if they haven't gone Valley, I don't think they will Valley. So, they're probably all going to get that boomerang pretty late.
That's a big advantage for Liam's 6 then.
Yeah, for sure. It would be a pretty big advantage for me too, but I'd probably still lose anyway.
I'm with you there. There's a reason I'm commentating and not running.
Exactly.
Songs are hard.
Songs are hard. You're not wrong. Been like a reverse like Sonata Awakening here.
Ruined it.
Saria's was in the desert. We're gonna be seeing. pot here. Pot strength. No.
Ooh. Did he check Dancing Dad, like during it?
I wasn't paying attention. Couldn't tell
So,
you.
I'm still curious about this Deku way of the hero. Because we found magic, strength, and fire arrows. And, like, magic and strength seem more obvious, but that would also require the other one be magic locked or strength lost, or gold gauntlets required.
I mean, the thing is, we at minimum need strength 2, so it's most likely way the hero for that strength. Because we need 2 out of 3, so that's my guess. Is probably for the strength 2, and the magic is just somewhere else. It's not magic locked.
I mean, it could be fire arrows for like spirit key logic or something.
Could be that too. I'm trying to be fancy there. It happens.
Junior just had a piece of heart.
Ah, okay. Yes, what was in the pot?
I think it was a red ruby or something. Nothing special. I dismissed it.
And yeah, I assume Hot Rodder didn't have anything much either.
Nah. Well, that's a wallet.
They're going for like a fancy strat here. Didn't quite work out though. I don't know if I'd be wasting shoes on that.
Nah.
Really, I'd rather just like go for the bomb flower strat, like even if it's just YOLOing it, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's a wallet just outside. You can always go buy shoes if you need to.
Yeah, that's a walk, isn't it? That's a bit of a walk.
I'm more impressed by Martin going for the shoes, using shoes on the boulders, although he did save scamping them away.
There wasn't much in there, I guess.
Mm.
Cool.
Just money.
Well, is saying that, nope, I'm not going for it. I don't want it.
Yeah. We also got a Gerudo Fortress Foolish. So no horseback archery today.
I mean, that's probably one of my favorites to see. Because I hate Gerudo Fortress. Not Gerudo Fortress, horseback archery. I just hate horseback archery. It's just so unfun.
Yeah, I feel like as I've gotten older, that's become harder. I feel like I wasn't that bad at it when I was a kid.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I suck at it on emulator. Like,
yeah, that's definitely a possibility. I don't know. What controller do you use for an emulator?
I actually have like an N64 USB controller.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Got the full-on authentic like style of playing with it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I just use my Switch Pro controller, but it doesn't have the dints in it, so it can be difficult walking in a straight line sometimes.
That's fair. The one thing I find hardest to do is doing ESS turning. But
ESS turning.
Basically, where you kind of like you barely. It's where you try to like, have the control stick
Like on the spot
barely.
turning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called ESS turning.
What does ESS stand for?
I forget what it stands for. Something like the extended super slime, but it's basically what you use to. It's called that. It's. I think the reason it's called that is for the simple fact that like that's how you go into a Hess.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Well, so we've got 2 chicken plays at the moment. Which makes sense because Kak is way of the hero, but I just thought I'd point it out.
I mean, like, yeah, like I'd already said that, like, should probably go keep, turning Keaton Mask, or do chickens into Keaton Mask, or vice versa, since they were coming from the mountain.
Yeah, get that skull mask on the way to market, and then save walk to Lost Woods.
Save warp, go get the mask. Oh, a skull. That meant skull.
Yeah, scale.
Not skull.
I'd be very disturbed if that was a skull.
That would be a little disturbing. I agree.
Now, what chest was that in?
Oh, that was the redid.
Ah, using a chew for it.
Yeah, that is one thing is liver access. It is still a logic in this one, or bomb bag.
Although we could check it now when we go to get the bow.
Yeah. Hover.
Ooh.
Stone Shadow finds a way.
Ooh, that's interesting. And on chickens too.
Yep, and it looks like bottom of the well play here. That makes sense.
Ooh, I like it.
And Mr. Martin's going for some night skulls instead of going for chickens. Makes sense.
I mean, Hovers is nice, but it is Stone Shadow. We might not need it.
And a bomb bag! Okay, well, now that river access is now in logic.
Holy. It's the slingshot paying off.
Yeah, Liam over here just getting, like that, going for that Grotto Valley was huge for him.
Oh yeah. So basically, don't listen to me. Don't save warp out of Lon Lon Ranch.
I mean, to be fair, like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that play, right? Like,
except in this scene.
Yeah, I mean, this is an exception and not the rule, in my opinion, though.
Mm. I mean, there's always the chance. I mean, we'll need to go there to get Boomerang anyway.
Yeah. Oh, there's.
But we could just find Bomb Bag there.
Never mind.
Bailed out a bit there.
I mean, Liam still has got a bit of advantage because if they find Letter here, then Liam can go do Jabu and the rest of them can't.
Mm.
So there is that.
And it's more likely Martin's not gonna put off doing well because he doesn't have Bomb Bag. You won't get baited into not doing it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Although then again, there's a chance that Bomb Bag is the only thing in here.
That is true. And if that is the only thing that's in here, well, lens.
I mean, we don't care about that.
We could. Oh. We might need to do chess minigame.
Yeah, we'll probably see that before going adult.
Yeah, lens Watt, that would be hilarious for
sticks.
That is a stick. Yeah, we know you still have to do Grotto Valley, but it's just like it's more the point of when does the other runners go into Grotto Valley?
Hmm. I mean, they might do it if they're going to like GTG as an adult or something, because it's the slingshot that's inaccessible as an adult. They can always do that other check as an adult, even if it is inconvenient.
Yeah. Which, like, when they're looking for those last bit of items, they'll probably check it and realize they don't have Boomerang yet. Like, oh, I didn't have this yet. Well, we should have it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
now for the PG boss fight.
We got the no music glitch here with on the side.
Oh, that's pleasant.
Yeah. Well, it's not like no music because it's very subtle in the background, right? But it's just like so like it gets burdened by every other sound in here. It's like almost there's nothing here, right?
Yeah. I mean, I can't hear the music. Let's see. Is this our last Welch chest?
No, I don't think so.
No.
We still have the like room.
Okay.
And I'm in the basement, I believe, too. Yeah.
Ah.
Those are always the ones that are checked last. So, haven't seen this one either. Jeez.
Nice to have.
Yeah.
Not needed now that we have bombs, though. Yeah. We haven't seen the 40 skull here yet, have we?
No, wait, I don't. Have we seen 30? No,
Yes,
I know we haven't
30.
Seen...
30 is a bundle of arrows, I think.
Oh, okay. So 40, I don't think we've seen. Yeah.
Because
There's no, don't even have to go do skull mask.
that's nice. I was just thinking that if 40 is something good, Liam is going to have the advantage when it comes to skull hunting
And a
well.
What the heck? What? Every time, bottom well is either a trap or it's loaded.
Jesus. I mean, what do we need now? Like strength 2 for spirit.
I mean, the hammer's not necessarily required because fire is a stone.
Ah. So we need long shot and irons for water. And Rudo's ladder.
Logically, we need irons. I mean, we could just end up finding the gold scale and long shot and just do it that way, right?
Maybe.
Silver's
mirror
like
shield.
Yeah, irons and long.
Looks like we are ahead, and I am going to refresh.
Yeah, getting the bow there means that they can't I mean, so the weird thing here is there's been a lot of nice things out of bottom of the well, but there hasn't been like we haven't found anything that's necessarily
Hard required.
Points out that storms was needed for bottom of the well, right?
Oh, because Storms was Way of the Hero. You're right.
Possibly Way of the Hero. Yeah, it was in the Way of the Hero location. So I'm wondering if that might not been the Way of the Hero. I mean, there's still 2 more checks, but I think I think there's 1 more check. No, there's no more checks. So I mean, Storms is not Way of the Hero.
Unless hammer is hard required, and we've got something in fire.
Yeah, I guess hammer could be a thing. Yeah, you could put that.
Yeah. Basically, we need to find Sunsong to check that last.
I mean, I'm
checking.
Pretty convinced that it's gonna be Sacred Forest Meadows Suns.
That makes sense.
That probably means ice caverns are have Nocturne or something, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Kevin missed that. That's a big goof.
I mean, it could always be the other way around.
Yeah.
What's Cola doing? Buying a shield.
So hard to
fun.
Got Kevin is just checking Child Spirit here. looks like key locked, if I saw that correctly.
Well, we'll be able to check on Mr. Martin's end. We'll also be able to see the fairy as well.
Yee. So
Oh, we've got 2 fairy checks coming up actually.
the only other thing that like outside of fire that the hammers needed was like what, hammer rocks, right?
Yes, I believe so. And logically, I think a check in Spirit. No.
No.
Or a check in GTG.
Check it. Oh yeah, logically I checked in GTG, and then there's left
Crater Fairy.
and Crater Fairy and left.
That's not magic locked.
So that
That-
marks magic off the list.
Hmm.
So it was probably the strength, like I said.
Probably. But we can still get bamboozled. Could be the fire arrows. Oh, that sounds awful. Soy Sauce is suggesting fire arrows for long shot on Shadow Trial.
Yeah,
Is
it
rich.
would have to be that or gold gauntlets are locked behind silvers, so that means they're like something they would have to either be in like GTG behind the block chest or it's in Spirit, Adult Spirit.
Yeah. Ooh, get your guesses in the chat. We'll go all L. All left.
I give the solid answer of yes.
You lose.
Darn it.
Alright, we've got 1 left. 2 left. 3 left. Come on. 4 left.
Pause, champ. Oh my
Woo!
god, all left.
I got it! Let's see what my prize is.
A piece of
I'll
heart.
take it. But it could have been the winner heart piece.
That's true. Could have been. I guess we'll never know.
If we don't find it this seed, that's officially the winner heart piece. We've got Frog Swan check.
Yeah, I don't think we haven't gotten the frogs too.
Ooh, that's not strength locked, so we could.
Again, we need
Silver. I know. Silver,
So-
but
what the only way it could be Way of the Heroes though, is if we don't find gold gauntlets behind a silver lock chest. Silver's the lock chest.
which is only in GTG or Spirit Temple.
Adult Spirit specifically.
Adult Spirit.
And that could be the Storm's Wath, yeah.
Ooh, yeah. It looks like everything's sort of starting to piece together.
You get that crunk. Oh yes. Everything's coming together.
Oh yeah, everything's coming together. Also, Kevin about to get his boomerang.
Yeah, like the thing was like it was a loaded bait wath. It was a loaded bait bottom of the well. Like that's so weird to say
Loaded bait bottom of the well. I mean,
because there wasn't.
they got the bomb bag.
I mean, there was nice things, but you could get them in other places though. That's what I'm saying. So they weren't required.
Oh, bottle. Yeah,
Um,
but I mean,
Fresh ice?
where would you rather get your bow? Skull Mask or bottom of the well?
Skull mask. So because I don't want to go to the bottom of the well.
Even though the bottom of the well will also net you a bomb bag and a hammer, which makes for nice utility.
Look, I can just go shoot. I would have actually already had the bomb bag actually.
You would have done Valley first, would you?
Yeah, I would have done Valley. So I would have had that slingshot to go get the to shoot the target in the woods, and then we got the bomb bag. So the only Song of Time Wath can be Song of Time could be Wath is if there's center chest. There's something on center chest.
No, there could be boss key in river chest water.
Oh, that's true, I guess. Yeah, water is a medallion. But again, we still don't know what the song is for Sacred Forest Meadow, so it still could very well be Sun Song and there's something on the Sun Grave.
Or even worse, Nocturne.
Nocturne would be pretty bad.
Yeah, I feel like this is a pretty good seed so far. Like, I'm feeling that it's not gonna troll us. That's my feeling. We're not gonna get trolled. I might want us to get trolled, but we're not gonna get trolled.
We're gonna get trolled because it's Ocarina of Time Randomizer. You're just gonna get trolled. It's just how it's like a rite of passage, you know. If you don't get trolled in your first seed, then are you really playing Ocarina of Time Randomizer?
No, very, very true. I still remember my first seed. First spell in Forest. Blocked behind hover boots.
I think my first seed I had Nocturne on OoT.
Oh, rough.
Yep, 30. We're seeing that. Toilet does indeed have a key, so I'm just saying, like, I think there's it could be like River Chest has the key, like you said, but I'm pretty sure the higher chances are something in G2G if it's Song of Time. But I just have this feeling it's not Song of Time. Well, it's Song of Time. Well.
Makes sense. I still want to know what the other song is. Like, I want to get more information about what's in Sacred Forest Meadow.
How do we know it's double SFN now?
Oh, we must have got another hint. More hints for it. I guess it's both songs.
Were there 3 songs? I didn't see 3 song hints.
I mean, I haven't seen a lot of hints, but
Yeah, I haven't been.
I'll take chat's word for it.
Yeah, I've definitely been keeping track. So.
You got another chess game if anyone wants to have a stab at it? Oh, he didn't use lens for it. He took the 1 in 32. Good on him.
We know it's pointless. So I guess Liam hasn't done Bottom of the Well.
I guess not. That was Nocturne.
That is Nocturne. Lone Shadow find a way.
Chickens also found a way.
I mean, we had so many items at Kakariko. Like, I don't see how there couldn't just be like a billion of those items just being the Wath.
Oh, wow.
It could just easily be that we just need Nocturne so we can get like a check in like the first 2 checks in Shadow.
That would be the dream. The what the runners would want. I'm sure.
For sure.
But it's probably going to be Bongo Bongo.
Always. Watch, it's gonna be light arrows are in Shadow and it's on Bongo Bongo. That's what it's gonna be.
And that wouldn't be too bad. Save it for the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. The seed it's starting to have the pieces of meanness. We've got a required frogs, required valley, required chickens, and stone shadow. It's starting to look all over the place.
Yeah.
Or probably required chickens.
Oh no, man, there's light arrows. For my idea. And Liam getting the bow, like on Skull Mask.
Yeah. Maybe he can avoid well if he's lucky.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that would like help Liam at all, but it'd definitely be nice to be able to just outright just skip, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you can avoid going somewhere, it should help somewhat. Unless a payment is required. Ah, wait, what? According to chat, Liam opened well, went into it, and
And then
bailed.
bailed.
What?
Okay,
I mean, fair enough.
that is a thing, I guess. Who needs that stinking whale anyway? Am I right?
Yeah, I mean, BOTW is like the worst 3D Zelda game. Yeah, get it?
Take it back, never. I will stand by that, those words till I die.
I love Breath of the Wild, don't get me wrong. But
I don't.
I love the other Zeldas more. I'd probably take Breath of the Wild over Twilight Princess, though. Maybe Skyward Sword, I'm not sure. I do love Skyward Sword.
Like I can't wait to play it, like when it comes to the Switch, because I wasn't really big into the motion controls, but I really like the story and like the dungeons of Skyward Sword.
Yeah.
I just couldn't get behind the motion controls.
Yeah, I understand that, and I think it's exciting that we've got such a game that relies so heavily on motion controls coming out without them. I think I like game preservation, and motion controls and stuff like the Wii U gamepad sort of holds that back a bit.
Yeah.
So seeing Skyward Sword come to a system where you don't need to use motion controls at all, just sort of, it's nice to know it has a future if they decide to re-release it again on a system that doesn't have motion controls. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I get you. But it's definitely gonna be something interesting to see, like how speedruns are gonna go, because like they're not gonna be able to do like back in time, like at least not the conventional way they do it right now, right?
Yeah, I'm normally, if there's a game with motion controls or without, don't speedrunners normally prefer the motion controls? Or at least motion controls
Whatever.
lets them do more tricks.
Well, it's not really the motion controls, it's the fact that how So how back in time works? It's just
Oh,
Rudo's, and I told you DC was gonna have something.
that's okay. That's 2 stone dungeons required so far.
That's pretty funny. Not gonna lie.
So, if we have something in Fire Temple, that's in all dungeons.
That's an all dip. Oops, all dip.
And like Rudo's letter was basically outside King Dodongo, so
You
that's
pretty much had to complete it.
yeah. So if we have something in Bongo and Vavagia, it might just be all dungeons.
Like, might as well be all dungeons, basically.
Mm.
Like, just might as well go grab that prelude. Am I right? Like real talk. Like, if you have to go all the way to Bongo and take him out, and then you go into fire, and you're like, all right, I gotta get this item. Right? I would just like be like, if I find that boss key like super early in Fire Temple, I would legit just be like, all right, I'm just gonna go grab my, I'm gonna go grab prelude. You know?
Hey though, I mean it's a quick warp song.
Yeah. And it's not like not like trying fighting Vavagia is that hard either. So
A little time consuming if you don't get that one cycle, but yeah, it's not a hard boss.
yeah. As chat's pointing out, yeah, it does also open up GC now that we have Jabu Forest and we have Jabu and Forest open now.
But only 2 of our runners have Boomerang, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but like we have the knowledge that Ganon's castle is possible.
True.
So Kevin's gonna check the left side of the maze here.
Ooh.
Liam, like all around, is hoping that he does. Like, the hope for him is that he doesn't need to get this hammer, because
I mean, he has strength too anyway, so this isn't a big deal.
And Bruto Fortress in again.
Yeah, Cola decided to leave Navi on for some reason.
I put her on Poe. That's me.
I like that. Better than default Navi anyway.
That's fair.
Yeah, I wish there was an option to give her Tattle. Like, I know it would probably require importing stuff into the game, but I feel like Tattle would be a nice option.
Yeah. Oh, I wouldn't. I mean, there's a lot of things I would like cosmetically wise, to be fair. Like, I would love to have a, like, the model swapping. I would love to have that. But I don't see that happening anytime soon.
I don't think. I think they want to avoid model swapping for, like, legal reasons.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you would have to obviously keep it to a minimum of what model swaps you have in there, right? Probably just like, maybe you get like Malin or something.
Maybe porting Cafe from Majora's Mask. I mean, you can already play as Cafe in Majora's Mask Ringo, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you can, and you can play both too.
That would be weird. But as a swap for Beast Deity, or just as a little version of adult Link playing as young Link?
You're like actually adult Link.
In Brando.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't allow that for tourneys or weeklies, would they?
Probably not, but like the option's there.
Okay. I need to play MM more. We've got another hammer-locked chest coming up.
Happy 1 hour.
Happy 1 hour. Happy Easter, also, everyone.
If it's Sunday for you, happy Easter. If you live in America like myself, well, happy early Easter.
Yeah. Happy Easter weekend.
There we go.
I didn't see what that was.
Like, I always mess up. I never go for the speed because I always mess it up. I just jump down.
Or wait till you get Bolero and just check from there.
I always have a hard time saying it. And, but we have the big Goron is dead though.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, it looks like it wasn't important on the wall. Yeah, Forest check was the Stalfos room, the first one. With lights, I should say. Lower Stalfos.
Also, like, I'm gonna just point out that Liam like almost missed like the green rupee that comes up. Like he almost missed it, and he got it like at the literal like last frame you could probably hit. That was nuts. It was nuts. So, one thing is like I've been like looking at this a lot. It just like reminds me like just looking at this and like I've been playing Nimpai's Adventure and
I mean,
like,
what?
It's a ROM hack called Nimpai's Adventure. It's a lot of fun. If you haven't played it, I definitely recommend checking it out.
Nimpai's Adventure.
Yep.
Ooh.
It's like
Is
oh, good.
I was going to ask, is like Nimpai the creator or like an OC for the game or?
I'm not sure why it's called that. I just know that's what it's called. But it almost feels like if Zelda, The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time had a remake, like that's what it would be.
Okay.
We got so many things that's changed about it.
Yeah, the only Zelda ROM hack I've played was the Missing Link, the one that's supposed to be set between Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. And that was pretty cool.
Yeah. I haven't played it yet, but I've seen stuff about it. Like, don't they have like that hourglass that you can use? Like, you can just like throws you backwards and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
Is that a different one? Like,
That's that. Yeah, that's that
That
one.
was so awesome. That was so cool.
Yeah, very janky, but very creative. And the final boss looks weird as well. Yeah, I don't think Missing Link has a bad ending.
It's Master of Time is the one that has the weird bad ending.
I mean, the worst thing Missing Link does is kill off Saria.
Yeah.
Looks like we've got a winner.
Winner chicken dinner. And
There's Sun Song for you. So what does that leave for us in Ice Cavern? This Minuet
That's bad.
and Serenade.
Yeah. So, and one of them is Burning Cack, and the other is
Ice Cavern. Because we know Bolero is Temple of Time, Prelude check, and Prelude is on Ocarina of Time.
Yep.
I think that's all the songs we're missing.
Yep, it's just those two. We have a bonus. No one's used it yet. For whatever reason.
Yeah, Pono's vanilla. Which is a very underrated flavor.
I'm a chocolate man myself, but
I like chocolate, but when it comes to chocolate flavor, I will generally take almost anything over it. Speaking of chocolate, there's a good chance I'm going to grab some after this race.
a chocolate dragon. I didn't even see that. That must be really wonderful. A chocolate dragon.
I wish I had a chocolate dragon.
He ate his head off. Poor dragon.
The only chocolate I've got are shaped in the egg and bunnies.
Polar is not having a good time here. The one thing I will say about the bosses so far in Impies is like everything else hasn't changed, but it's like it's supposed to be a challenge mod too, is what I think. But like I walk into the boss fights and the boss fights have changed. They're just like
even the rooms are identical.
Yeah, it's just completely vanilla and they're super easy.
That's a shame. I mean, programming brand new bosses must be difficult.
Well, I'm not saying that they need. I'm not saying program new bosses. Just like change the bosses up a little bit, you know.
Maybe add some hazards or something.
Yeah. I mean, they did add some hazards on the child bosses, but then like I got the Phantom Ganon. It was just the same thing, right?
Yeah. But then again, you don't want to make it cheap in a sense, like.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't actually that impressed with the final boss, the original boss in The Missing Link. I think I probably would have preferred a reskin of an existing boss over it. But it was just like it felt cheap in some sense. And sometimes when you add a hazard to a boss, like it can make it cheap as well. Because like I played Jiggies of Time, like the Banjo-Kazooie Ocarina of Time pack.
Yeah.
And the Grunty fight, they added a bunch of lava hazards to it, and it just made it unnecessarily difficult in some ways. Like you can't hide behind the statue to egg the thingy. Like you have to actually get some distance before egging the Jigginator.
It's weird. But I don't like I feel like the at least the child boss when they changed up them, they didn't feel cheap per se. Like they felt like it was more like they were made where you had to be more aware of your surroundings. Like
Yeah.
Goma had some Deku scrubs in her boss room, so you kind of had to be more mindful of the scrubs around you while you were fighting her. I mean, I still took her down in like 2 seconds, but still.
Yeah, I mean, it's going well. Like, it's hard to make it a cheap boss. I hope someone plays Nocturne.
Someone said, looks like we found irons? Just missed that.
Oh, wait, no irons yet.
Oh, no irons. One second.
No worries. Yeah, I'm hoping we go back to Graveyard soon to check the Sunsong check. Because we have Nocturne. It would be pretty easy to go back and do it. Maybe Cola will do it after he's done with all the checks in Volcano. Yep, Saria's was the Song of Time check. Saria's was the Saria check was Song of Time, I should say. And just a thought. We know Dins is required for the seed because Nocturne, Shadow Temple. Nocturne is Way of the Hero for Shadow Temple. And we know Fire Arrows was in a Way of the Hero location. So maybe there's a chance Din's Fire is locked behind Fire Arrows. Maybe in Spirit? And it wouldn't be a bad idea to check Spirit anyway, because you'll be able to confirm whether or not Strength 2 was required for that place or not. Even if you don't have Mirror yet. And there's always a chance Mirror's in Spirit Temple anyway. And there's a lot of checks you can do in Spirit. So, I wouldn't mind seeing a Spirit play. I think that's what I want to see. Go to Spirit, see what important items are there. I have a feeling we might need to double dip Spirit anyway. Like if mirrors aren't in Spirit, then I reckon Mirror is locked behind an item you're going to find in Spirit. And I reckon that item's going to be Din's Fire. That's my prediction for going forward. Yeah, GTG is obviously another place we need to check. And we've got the Song of Time Way of the Hero as well. There could maybe long shots in GTG. We still need to find long shot. Yeah, so we've still got a lot of Way of the Hero places to check. Yeah. Although if Mirror is in GTG, it would kind of suck to go Spirit, then GTG, and then back to Spirit. But you also have the Warp, so it doesn't really matter too much. But it is a long climb up Spirit Temple. It would kind of suck. Yeah, Ferals would be super helpful. Like if we can find Ferals in Spirit, that would be perfect. Of course, I could be wrong, and maybe it's really not that hard to climb Spirit, and I have no knowledge of what the speedrun strat is. Yeah, there was no key in Child Spirit. I think the Goron had a slingshot. Looks like the one in Valley is not needed for that bomb bag. And we don't need that bomb bag anyway. What's this? Skull Mask as a bow. I think we've already seen that. Ooh, Cole is going Nocturne. Maybe we'll finally see that Sun Song hint. Now, I'm pretty sure the Fire Arrow Grave was actually hinted already, so we probably won't see that. Right, let's see. It's Storm's Way of the Hero. Oh yeah, they didn't check the hint. Good point, BXR. Alright. Moment of truth. I mean, Storms was already needed for strength anyway, but it would confirm that, yeah, strength is Way of the Hero. Welcome! We just checked Sunsong Grave. It was just a Hylian shield, which means Song of Storms is Way of the Hero. Yeah. Okay.
It's totally required. Okay.
Yeah, and that also confirms that strength was Way of the Hero in Deku, because we have a strength Way of the Hero from the Storms.
Yeah. So that means, yeah, gold was is locked behind silvers. So that means it's in it's either in G2G or Spirit.
Or we have something in Light Trial.
That could be a thing too, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon the next big play from these runners is to go check Spirit. Find out what Strength 2 is locking. And actually, no, it doesn't really matter now, because I was speculating that there's still that fire arrows in play, and that since we'll need Dins, maybe Dins is locked behind fire arrows. But obviously now we know for sure that Strength is our way of the hero from Deku.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still the chance fire arrows is way of the hero, but it's less likely now and not really needed. Oh, another bomb bag.
Just all the bomb bags are just in one place, huh? Just all convenient. Just pick your poison.
There was the one in the forest, one just there. Where was the third one again? In bottom of the well.
Yep. That's where most of the runners got. So there's one on 10 skulls, one on
Slingshot game.
Slingshot. Target in the woods, and then
Target in the woods, yes.
And then there was a bomber ball. Yeah, it's because it was flat out just pick your poison. Which one do you want to do?
Hmm. That's one way to climb the block, I guess.
Oh, and you only barely pull it out. That's kind of how you have to.
Yeah, it's better than pushing them all the way, I guess.
Yeah, I was supposed to say, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be that that's actually technically faster, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't surprise me it's faster. It's just probably harder to do as well.
Slightly harder. You could just like go to the side of it. You don't have to go from the front.
Hmm.
Wait, who doesn't have brain? That's our only two of our runners have brain. Right? It's Kevin and Liam.
And I don't think either of them have Rudo's letter yet.
Well, Cola's in DC right now, so gonna get that Rudo's letter pretty quickly here, or pretty early here.
Yeah.
But I suspect they'll be going to Valley sometime soon. Hopefully, possibly.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to. Oh wait, no, Mr. Martin's in Spirit now. This is what I want to see. Yeah, so once Mr. Martin's done in Spirit, I suspect he'll go to GTG.
Yeah, there's quite a few things here that are like, the one thing is I would hate, it would be really funny if the game hard requires you to double dip Spirit.
No, I'm fully ready for that. Like I was telling chat while you were gone that I'm suspecting Mirror to be locked behind something you're gonna find in Spirit, and I reckon it's gonna be Din's Fire.
I remember there was this one seed I did where the game actually, I think it was a season 1 Scrubs practice I was doing, and it logically required me to triple dip bottom of the well. Hard required double dip.
Logically required triple dip, like once for bombs, once for Zelda's Lullaby, and then just for something else.
Yeah, it was like one time was it's like the first time was for absolutely grabbing absolutely nothing there for, I think it was like, I forget what it was, but there's like one check that you don't need anything in bottom of the row for, and it had something, and I needed that so I could get bombs, so then I could go back in there. Oh no, so I could get ZL so I could get hookshot. Then I had to go back in there and get bombs and get something. It was something ridiculous. It was really silly logic.
Yeah, it sounds mean. But I imagine you just use choose to cheese some of it.
Yeah, like yeah, it was something ridiculous like that. I had to like go in there without anything logically. No, I think what it was is I needed to go in there without lens, and then get the item, go back out to grab the lens, and then get the bombs so I could get ZL, so then I could go back and get my hook shot.
Yeah, because this is early Scrubs, so lens was in logic for everything, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was season 1. It was season 2. They changed it.
Yeah.
It was, but it was something super stupid for like in the logic. It just shows why like lens everywhere is just so stupid.
Mm. Yeah, I basically can only need lens for the wasteland.
Yeah, that's my
and like treasure chest game, obviously.
Nah, you don't need that. You just 1 in 32 it, easy.
I'm still waiting for the seed where lens is buried super deep and wide arrows is hinted as market for the treasure chest game. Like you get to Ganon's and you find out wide arrows this isn't a treasure chest game and you're like, oh, do I have to find lens or do I just 1 in 32 it? That's what I want to see in a seed.
One day it'll happen. And yeah, I'm suspecting that runners probably don't know it's double off.
I feel like someone would. Like we've seen all 4 hints, so I feel like at least on one side, someone would have picked up at least 3 of them. Yeah, still no sign of strength 3 yet, though. Yeah. Yeah, I still think that Din's Fire is going to come into play. Oh yeah, Fire Arrows is going to come into play. I reckon we're about to find Din's.
Fire locked ins.
Yeah.
No. I mean,
I'm calling.
technically, I'm pretty sure, depending on key logic, this would actually not be actually fire locked.
I mean, you can use Deku sticks, but yeah, I don't know. Like you need to come here as an adult because child didn't have keys, but you can always get the keys on the adult side and then go to child, I guess. But spirit key logic is so confusing and how it affects items.
Yeah, it is, and that's why no one likes it. I hadn't seen it, Felix, so I don't know if Martin has checked it.
Yeah, I don't think Martin's checked the map chest yet. Where's Collar going?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Maybe he's gonna take that chance on Jabu? Ooh!
Iron boots.
I mean, probably doesn't mean anything because we know water's foolish, but we do need that for water.
Yeah, so we need to complete water though, so...
Yeah, like, I mean, like, we're not gonna find an item locked behind it.
Right, but it's just one less, like, item we need though.
Hmm. I think he's doing Jabu.
Am I on? Or at least turning in the letter.
Has he got strength? No, he hasn't got strength yet. But what's convinced him to come to... Oh, because he found out Storms was way of the hero. Oh, of course! Like, he's gonna check Turner Frogs. Smart, smart, smart.
Yeah, like it's, as the chat is pointing out, yeah, fire arrows can't be for spirit key logic. With the fact that no keys were fire locks. Oh, Martin, this is why you kill it. This is why you just kill it. Kill it.
I hate this room.
Yeah, Boomerang chest is dead. I'm pretty sure we already knew that though.
I didn't know. That's good to know for me.
Someone pointed out in the chat at some point. I just didn't mention it. So, not much in spirit, so that probably means,
I mean, we did get iron boots.
yeah. I mean, the thing is, if we don't find it in, I'm saying if we don't find, unless like the gold gauntlets are on like Tektite Dorado, like
Tektite room. No, not Tektite room.
Tektite.
Yeah, no, you do mean Tektite grotto for iron boots, yeah.
Yeah. Either that or gold scale. So, which gold scale could theoretically be locked behind both. Both of them could theoretically be.
Yeah, and chat pointing out Tektite grotto was peaked, so I think it was a part.
Alright, so so if that's the case, then we know Water Temple's foolish. So that means either Gold's is here or in GTG. Or we just need Golds in general. And that's why we had double blocks pointing at Strength 2.
Strength 3 being in GTG would be interesting. Like as being locked behind Song of Time, not locked behind Strength 2. Like it being the what Song of Time way the hero leads to.
There's still like 3 mirrored lock checks, so
True.
I think the awkward thing here would be is like if you had to go to GTG. Oh, there's gold scale. That's silver locked.
Oh god.
Silver's locked. That's what I mean.
So we had iron boots on one hand and gold scales on the other.
On the other, yeah.
That's brilliant.
Funny. So, what that like? Like I say, unless the Tektite was something like which we know is nothing, so that means, like I said, it has to be GTG has to have golds, right?
Or since we found gold scales, we could lab dive it.
We could love that. You're not wrong.
Ooh. I assume that's full rotation of the C stick.
Yeah. So I don't remember if we saw child fishing, but we're seeing it now.
I think we did. I don't remember what it was. Oh, we've got Kevin doing chess game as well.
And so yeah, like I mean, Liam not doing DC is kind of hurting, I would say, but all around, it's not that big of a deal. It's not.
I mean, he needs to go there to get Rudo's letter.
Oh. Well, it's well, missed the fish and decided that it's not worth it. I guess. Or no, he's gonna go back in.
No, resetting. I'm not sure if it's the same for Rainbow, but if you fail getting the big fish, sometimes it'll go to the bottom of the lake and won't show up again.
I don't know. I like going with this fast strat. I just like if he grabs it, I'm just gonna go for it. You know.
Yeah, I'm the same. Ideally, I'd like to avoid fishing, but it's hard to do sometimes.
That is true.
Liam has skipped both well and DC.
Yep.
He's playing a risky game.
I guess probably just assuming that the stones are nothing.
What was? Oh, that was the boomerang.
I mean, Felix, at this point, I'm pretty sure it has to be strength because we need at least 2.
Yeah, but fire arrows way over here would be fun.
It can't be magic because the other one was not magic log mechanic store.
Thank you for the subscribe. Cyber? Cyber? Oh no.
Cyberry? Cyberry?
There's no I in it.
That's what I see. Yeah, I see a Y there.
No, I mean there's no I. Like there's 3 R's at the end.
Oh, that's an exclamation point. I thought that was an I. That's my dyslexia. Yeah, so I see a cyber.
Cyber. Clever. I like that spelling. Yeah, Shadow Trial is our last hope for fire arrows.
So, what are we hoping to see here
In GTG.
Like, obviously,
I think Dins is the big thing.
Yeah, long shot of mirror would be huge. I guess Dins, because Dins points to a wall. But again, we don't 100% know that because someone's saying that they saw one, but we don't know for sure. A double, it's like I don't know.
No, we for sure saw it. Like there was an extra one in Death Mountain Trail. Like I'm pretty sure it is double.
I don't know. I remember one time we Chad said that and bamboozled us. So,
but VXR said it, so VXR is pretty trustworthy when it comes to that.
I just don't trust Chad on things when it comes to hits sometimes.
Right, we're in like room. This is where strength 3 would be. Maybe.
Yeah. So if it's this is where it'd have to be. Otherwise, that means strength 3 is required.
Maybe these 2 are keys and it's in the center chest. No. Okay, we got 1 key.
So if there's a key, it means there's a chance it's center chest because you might.
Okay.
Which would make actually.
But if it was center chest, then that means.
That means Saga times way the hero for toilet.
Oh yeah. I mean, no, it could just be light trial. Like it could be a required strength 3 still.
That's what I'm saying. It could be center chest has the strength 3, so that means because toilet has a key.
Ah, yeah. Interesting.
So it in turn means logically we need Song of Time.
I mean, there's always the chance that it's Song of Time is required for Water Temple. There could just be nothing in GTG. And Strength 3 is just whoop whoop somewhere.
Yeah, River's the only other thing that Song of Time could be way here for. But if there's something on center chest, then it's 100% because of toilet.
Yeah, or right side maze for Song of Time.
If there's key, the only way that could be is if there's keys on the right side.
No, I don't think so, because you can just mess up your keys and still just go up right side with the Song of Time.
No. It's only
Oh, right.
if there's keys on the right side.
Yeah, yep. I get what you're saying.
But yeah, since there's a key on the toilet, so you do need Song of Time to get the center chest though. Either way.
That's a heart though.
Yeah, 9 keys are right side. Yeah, right side logic is 9 keys. There's Song of Time. Yeah.
Yeah, I have an easier time understanding GTG key logic compared to Spirit. Okay.
It's like this one's the GTG key logic is almost as confusing as Spirits. I'd say it's almost like the second most confusing. And the third
Nothing on left side.
Yeah, nothing on left side. So
let's get every other key.
It means it probably means all the other keys are in the center, right?
There's still like this chest here.
Also, did anyone see what was in the flame chest? What was in the flame chest?
In Spirit.
No, in GTG. The flame lock chest, because that one requires the hammer.
Oh. I don't think it was anything special.
It was dead. Okay.
Got to pay attention to that one.
Yeah, I was wondering if that was because like logically you could end up requiring the hammer for that if it has a key. If center chests. It's like again weird logic of GTG.
There's another key. This is suspenseful. Like when you think there's something in center chest and you're just working your way through. It gets a bit suspenseful sometimes. Oh, there's the last slingshot. Alright. Another key.
I think this last one needs to be a key. Oh no, it doesn't. Never mind.
No, I think it does.
The last one is. Yep,
Ah.
that is. Yep, I was right.
Okay. I mean, that's still...
Coolgowns aren't required necessarily. It could
Yeah,
just
there's
be
still
that
the chance. River, yeah, boss key.
But yeah, so yeah, if the strength 3 is required, then yeah, then then we need Song of Time for that.
Definitely something to keep in mind when going into the water.
The main question is our runners paying attention to the fact that Song of Time is Way of the Hero, or was on a Way of the Hero location?
Yeah, because they could just think it's Nocturne. Ooh, Mr. Martin about to get his boomerang?
The thing is at this point, that means that essentially means we have what is it? So it means long shot or mirror shift that speed in shadow. That's why we need Nocturne.
And we still need to find Dins to get into Shadow.
It's probably like Jabu or Ice Cavern or Icy Waters.
Yeah. Speaking of Ice Cavern, that's where Jabu. That's where Kevin is right now.
Yep. I think this is our first Jabu play.
Hmm.
At least on stream. Getting bullied by the bubbles though.
Yeah, we still don't know for sure Light Trial has something. It could just be River Chest has something, and Strength 3 is still logically locked by Strength.
The thing is like the only way we know for sure if we need Strength 3 is if we go into the Barren Water Temple and go check River Chest.
Or just wait until you can check Light Trials.
I mean, you could do that too, but for some that might be a little bit, because not everyone can get 4 medallions right now. I mean, we know you can, but not a lot of people can right now. Like Martin's about to. Got for Jabu.
Yeah, Kevin, I think, is on his way for his 4th medallion as well.
So, but I think, but the thing is though, Kevin doesn't have Strength 3, and I don't think Martin has Strength 3 either. Oh, no,
Martin just got
it. Oh my God.
That's alright. It's hard to keep track with 4 runners.
Yeah. So Mr. Martin's just gonna play Bolero. That's instead of like going to fight going to Jabu and doing that, he's gonna go play Bolero.
Just get a few last battle checks. Get the song.
That's fair. That's fair. I mean, I guess the save and quit's not that far off. It's like basically French vanilla, right?
Yeah. Although I would have played Nocturne after that. May as well have checked the Sun's Song Grave. He does have Nocturne, right? Yeah, everyone should have Nocturne at this point, I think.
At this point, everyone should have Nocturne, yeah. So Liam's gonna go to GTG, probably end up finding Strength 3.
Yep.
Again, Liam's just ignoring that DC like the plague.
I mean, there's always the chance Liam will enter GTG and then leave straight away.
Yeah, there's that chance, I guess. Oh my God!
I'm just teasing.
Yeah, Liam's kind of unlucky that got kicked out. Like, I mean, at this point, I'm pretty sure we're out of possible baits outside of the Sora Tunic. Or even a wallet. Like, there's like 2 bait items that we could possibly get.
Yeah. But, yeah, they could still exist, though. That's still very much a possibility.
I mean, there's 2 bait items, like, and that's a... And then there's like, what, 3 items or something like that we still need?
I think so.
We need Mirror Shield and Long Shot. Oh, sorry, 2 items. There's 2 items we need.
And Dins. Like, we still... I suppose Dins will lead to one of them.
But
unless it is...
Like, once we have Shadow, once we have Access Shadow, we don't need Dins. I'm saying, so in Shadow, there's a good chance that it's Mirror Shield or...
Long Shot.
Long Shot.
Yeah, I get you. I get you. I'm starting to think Ice Cavern might have something though.
Yeah, like at this point, I'm pretty sure like has to be Ice Cavern, right? Like,
Yeah, Ice Cavern for Dins, I reckon.
Dins or for either Ice Cavern for Dins or for anything really. It's got to be something there. Like,
or not, and it's so hard to follow. Maybe Ganon's Castle will have Dins. And then everything else will just be in Shadow.
Yeah, the bottom of the well bait was pretty funny. I won't even deny that.
I think the dream is though, you've got Din's in Ice Cavern, Long Shot in Deep Shadow, and then Mirror Shield in Hammer Chest in Fire Temple.
Yeah.
No, Boss Key in Hammer Chest in Fire Temple and Mirror on Volvagia.
Look, I thought it was chat's job to think up the most diabolical ways, not the commentators.
I spend most of my time in chat. It's not too often I get to commentate, so I've got a lot of experience as the chat.
I mean, to be fair, when I'm on comms too, I think of some pretty bad stuff too. But I guess not too far off from that.
Oh, Liam's doing toilet.
I guess Liam does.
What strength does he have? He has strength 2. Why is he doing toilet?
He really wants the key? Maybe he thinks he needs it for the key. I mean, he's not wrong. He does need it for the key. Key logic, but
Isn't Zora Tunic also required for toilet?
no, I don't think it is.
Okay. So it's just center, the pillar in Water Temple is required for.
Yeah.
Now we've got Kevin fighting Baronade, so we're about to get our last check in Jabu Jabu. This might be an unpopular opinion, but Jabu Jabu is probably my favorite boss in this game.
When like randomizer and speedrunning wise, yeah, I think it's a really cool boss. Casually,
Just in general.
like the bosses in general is like kind of in my opinion.
Yeah, I do agree with that. I like Jabu Jabu because it hides its weak spot. It'll, like, when you attack it, you get attacked. It'll hide back into the ground and actually hide its weak spot. And it will attack you for a bit before it has to attack again. Like, to me, it just seems smarter than the other bosses in the game. And then it changes over time.
I mean, technically, Bongo does the same thing. He also hides his weak spot.
Yeah, but I mean, sort of. Like, it hides its key weak spot, but it's so easy to reveal just by shooting its very vulnerable hands.
Look, I mean, if someone shot your hands, you'd get mad too.
I'd probably close my eyes in pain, like, oh god. Because I'd be crying and eyes would be messy and like, my eyes would not be visible if someone shot me in my hands. They would be very red and covered in tears.
That's fair. But you'd still be mad.
Yes, I'd be mad.
But mostly in tears.
Yes. Cack's still wet.
I didn't know Cack was wet.
Yeah, where's the 40 hint?
It's somewhere out there.
Oh, okay, at this point, the trolliest thing the seed can do is have something on 40.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. Like, can't even find the 40 hint and it has something? It has hookshot or something? That's hilarious.
I mean, it's not as bad as the lost seed from way back, but still pretty bad. I think we've seen back of Lake hints.
No one's on back like hints.
I thought we did. Obviously, there's the Hyrule Castle one, like the second one. We haven't checked. No, we've got big pose.
Oh my god. No. F.
Oh, there's one bait item out of the way.
Oh, what do you get?
Zora Tunic.
All right. Well, that increases the chances of Shadow Temple actually having the required item.
Hmm. So what now? I suppose it's got to be Ice Cavern at this point.
Pretty sure, yeah. Yep, just to recover heart and tight.
I mean, unless, yeah. So we've got 40 skulls, Ice Cavern, bottom of the fountain, like frozen waters, and that sort of falls under Ice Cavern anyway. Anything else?
Oh, wait, actually, so since we found Sword Tunic, that actually means the whatever's in shadow can't be bait. I just thought.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
But sorry. Like,
Yeah, I'm just trying to
reading
think.
what was saying.
I'm just trying to think what could still be. Like, we've got Ice Cavern in the fountain area for adult.
Yeah.
We've got lab diving. 40 skulls.
Wait, what if no, I was gonna say, what if like long shot was in icy waters, but
Yeah, that's possible.
like, I was, never mind.
Yeah, we've seen Big Pose. We just got the Zora Tunic there. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Should read more chat. Have we seen this scrub?
Yeah, I think we have actually.
Oh, of course. And there's also more Lake Hylia places we haven't checked yet. Because we haven't seen on top of lab or adult fishing, I don't think.
Yeah, we haven't seen very much of Lake Haley at all this seed. Instead of like, I think child fishing, that was about it.
Yeah, so
But yeah, at the same time, nobody's, except for I think one person, set like Pierre. So,
yeah.
or as I apparently always like to call him, is Perry, because that's always how I read it. I always read it as Perry instead of Pierre.
I can see that. I mean, I used to pronounce things weird. I think Kakariko used to be Kakiriko.
Fair enough.
Yeah. And Lake Hylia was Hylia. And Hylians.
I think it actually is supposed to be pronounced Hylians, but
That doesn't really make sense to me though, because it's Hyrule. Hylia, Hyrule, Hylians.
I mean, there's pronunciations that are like that.
Yeah. Shows how much I know. Actually, isn't it like Breath of the Wild refers to them as Hyruleans or something?
I don't know. I didn't really play much of Breath of the Wild, so I couldn't tell you.
Okay. The Hyrulean army or something. Hyrulean royal army. I think Hyrulean.
It would be the Hylian army, let's say. Let's say the Hyrulean. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like a Hyrulean is something that is said somewhere.
Yeah, what if Shadow just has both? That'd be hilarious.
Could just be a broken seed and Shadow has Dins.
I mean, like maybe it's not broken. Maybe it just accidentally was beatable only.
I mean, then why would Nocturne be Way of the Hero?
Maybe it wasn't Way of the Hero. Maybe chat just is delusional.
Calling chat out there.
Nah, I don't actually think that. I'm just making jokes.
Yeah, I
Look, I don't make the rules. I just enforce them.
Yeah. It's fun to tease sometimes. Get a nice reaction out of chat.
Yeah, like, chat like corrects me all the time, you know. And then like someone points out like something, and I'm like, oh.
I'm about to see top of that lab from 2 different people.
Okay. If we go to Shadow and it's Baron, I'm calling somebody out here. I'm just saying.
Ice arrows, Shadow and Logic.
Go.
And
Now you're
neither
gonna
of them
pick 'em
picked it up.
What the heck?
Ugh.
The sign. I love it.
So disappointed in these two.
Liam just like has that faith that it's gonna be like 40 skulls. Is gonna have something apparently. Liam's still picking up skulls.
But doesn't have faith in DC.
Bands.
I mean, you don't know 40 skulls yet, so this is fine.
Yeah, it's true. Still, but when you go to DC because it has good skulls. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Sorry, I actually zoned out for a bit there.
I said when you go to DC, if you're going for skulls though, because DC's got pretty good skulls.
True.
It's nice and easy.
Although a few of them are inconvenient places for regular runs. I think 3 of them you have to go off the beaten track to get.
There's like 2, I think. Maybe.
You've got the one that requires Scarecrow. The one that's locked behind the stairs that you sort of have to climb up again. And then I think there's a...
You can get it. So.
Okay. And then there's the one in the back room. That's not too difficult to get, but it's there.
Yeah.
And Kevin going Spirit. He will find his irons and his gold scale, but not much else. I'm still curious about fire. Oh, fire! Forgot about fire. Maybe that has something.
Nah.
Not feeling fire?
Nah. Nah. I mean, at this point, what are the chances, right?
How many checks are in fire compared to Ice Cavern?
Not enough. Not enough to convince me.
Plus skulls. Maybe there's something on 40. You never know. Although Ice Cavern has some pretty easy skulls as well.
I wouldn't say we're bottleneck per se. It's just more of the fact of we have a lot of stuff we can check, and we're just not sure what's the correct stuff to check.
It's mostly ice adult fountain, including Ice Cavern, and fire at this point because we've just full cleared adult lake. Not sure where else we could go. And 40 skulls, I guess. But you'll get skulls on the run. I do wonder though if maybe it would be worth checking the hint at the back of Hyrule Castle, because there's a good chance that's where 40 skulls is. Or back of Lake, since no one else checked that, apparently.
Yeah. The other thing is with with Ice Cavern having something, there's or going for Ice Cavern. I was gonna say, is there's also some fact that like there's a bunch of checks and there's like 4 easy skulls. I'd say Ice Cavern has really easy skulls compared to at least compared to Fire Temple. Fire Temple has them
Yeah,
kind of stinkers.
yeah, for sure. If you're going for Skull, Ice Cavern definitely feels like the better answer. Plus, you get a song in Ice Cavern.
Yeah.
Which song is it at this point? Serenade or
Minuet.
Yeah. So if you find Longshot in Ice Cavern, you could always just take that to Water Temple if you find Serenade.
I'm happy to have a 2-hour mark.
I'm happy 2 hours.
Is somebody paying attention to that?
Yeah, I know I'm not.
I'm just trying to figure out what the seed wants us to do. Like, it's just so weird.
I'm still feeling fire. I reminded myself of fire. I'm feeling it.
I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs.
I'm really feeling it.
I'm really feeling it. Like, okay, well, we went from like SpongeBob to like like Xenoblade, like really quick there.
As you do. As you do. You've got the better accent for SpongeBob. I've got the better accent for Shulk.
That's fair. That is definitely fair.
I mean, I'm an Aussie, so I'm still not the correct accent, but Aussie is closer to Brit than American.
I don't know, I felt like yeah, they're definitely not. Maybe it's Xenoblade Chronicles 2 though. Like I definitely feel like they're definitely more closer to Aussie than.
Uraya is meant to be Australian.
Oh,
pretty sure.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Like the country of Uraya in Xenoblade 2. So like, oh, what's the big dude's name? Van Damme. Van Damme.
Van Damme. Oh, Van Damme.
From Xenoblade 2 is an Aussie, I'm pretty sure. Or is at least meant to be doing an Australian accent. I think Rex is Welsh. Or Northern British sort of accent. Well, the Blades are American.
Yeah, that one threw me off.
Morag is Scottish.
Oh my god, I'm just drunk. Her name. I know her name starts with an N. In Xenoblade Chronicles.
Nia. Nia is Welsh. Nia is Welsh.
She's what? Yeah, I know she's Welsh. Yeah.
Rex is just North.
Weird.
Yeah.
Oh, went into the wall. Yeah, Nia's definitely a Welsh cat. But I mean, there's definitely some spoilers there. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, so I'm not gonna say anything. But
I think I know what you're getting at. What you're getting at.
Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna say any spoilers. But like, yeah, there's definitely one thing.
How most Blades have American accents? Is that sort of what you're...
Yeah, I just didn't want... I don't want to... Like, because if I said that, then it would make it very obvious what I'm not trying to spoil.
Yeah, I mean... I feel like if you haven't played Xenoblade Chronicles 2, you're not going to get what we're saying. But if you have played it, you'll know what we're referring to.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Nice T-pose there from me. If you haven't played Xenoblade, you should definitely pick up 1 and 2. They're both good games. They're both great games.
Play one first.
Well, technically, if I remember correctly, it's been confirmed that 2 is supposed to be a prequel to 1.
No, it's not a prequel.
That's what I've been told.
No, it's... I can't answer it without spoilers, but it's not a prequel.
I know it. I've seen the ending. I've beat Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Like, I just...
It's not a prequel, and it's not a sequel, like in terms of chronology. It's...
Like,
okay, look what Juniper said. That's the answer.
Yeah, they coincide, yeah. They're interconnected.
Oh, we're getting... Yeet rock.
Here. Heck yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I completely zoned out what was happening on screen to talk about Xenoblade.
Look, I am RPG boy. Like that's what I grew up on. That's what I love playing. So like that's just what I end up doing. I'll go on for hours talking about RPGs, especially JRPGs.
Yeah, I don't have a particular affinity with any specific genre except maybe platformers, but I love Xenoblade.
Yeah,
I love the Xenoblade games.
I will be right back.
Okie dokie. You might miss what's on Neat Rock though. It's just a blue rupee. Nothing special. Oh, but we are getting Ganon's castle from Mr. Martin. Hopefully he goes straight to light trial. Yeah, they don't need Kikiri sword anymore for this seed. He's going straight to light trial. Excellent. You get another yeet. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever make that noise again. Alright, let's see what light trial has in store for us. Bombs, there is nothing at the moment. Alright, another bow, that's nice. Heart container, I think that's 10 hearts. A key. This is our strength. Dins! Hooray! Alright, so we can get into Shadow now. I mean, that's helpful. Very nice having that right next to Dins. Would have been nice to have before going into Spirit, but that can't be helped. So the question is though, what do you find? Oh! Mr. Martin doesn't have hovers. Oh, that's bad. Oh, I need a co-commentator to share my frustration with. I can't. Ooh. Let's. Yikes. I mean, you can't get bailed down on that. Like, there's only one hobbit. You need to do chickens. Maybe we can just will him to do chickens, chat. Maybe we can just put all our energy towards helping Mr. Martin do chickens. Just our non-verbal energy. Yeah, Shadow Trial will be good to see. Cola picking up his boomerang. So he should be doing Jabu right about now, I think. And Liam is in the right spot to do Dodongo's Cavern, so fingers crossed he does that.
I assume not really much in GC.
No, you missed a lot. You missed a lot. You missed
boy.
Dins. You missed Dins and Thralls in Light Trial. Oh, and Eyeball Frogs in Water Trial. We also came to the realization that Mr. Martin doesn't have hovers yet. So he has Dins, but he doesn't have hovers to do most of Shadow.
Not doing those chickens is really starting to bite Martin in the ass.
Oh yeah. Also, Cola got his boomerang. Oh, here's our last fire arrows checked. Maybe there's still way of the hero? You never know. And Liam is going DC. He's finally going to pick up his Rudo's letter. Come on. Long shot in Shadow Trial. Long shot in Shadow Trial. It's just a piece of heart. Fire arrows were definitely not required this seed.
So we need Song with Time for GTG.
Yeah.
I mean, we can still need it for Water Temple, but it seems like the logical thing here.
Yeah, I mean, how much of Water Temple do you really want to see?
All of it.
You want to see all of Foolish Water Temple.
Yes.
You are an agent of chaos.
Well, I am a demon.
Right, Slower the demon.
That's me.
Is there inspiration behind Slower? Like, is that something from anything in particular?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
So, I do very rarely get questions about my name, and ironically, the story behind it is not that interesting. So when I was younger, I used to like doing role plays a lot, and I would usually make a demon type character. I would name him Sloa. That's Sloa the demon.
Yeah. So it's just a childhood character you came up with.
Yeah, pretty much. It's not really
Very nice.
that interesting of a story, like I said.
Yeah. And it's still kind of cute. The kid's name coming up and becomes your name later on in life.
At least alias, yeah.
Yeah, alias. That's better than username, I guess. Alright, let's see if Mr. Martin gets lucky in Shadow.
Yeah, watch the hovers are gonna be hard required. It's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah, he's gonna find long shot, but mirror is gonna be deeper in it.
That'd be horrible.
And then he's gonna do fire and find nothing.
And
Someone's
eventually
gonna do
chickens.
fire. I'm calling it. Someone's gonna do fire. Small key. That makes sense.
At least one of them has to be.
Mm.
Well, it's not really, but usually there.
If this is a boss key, I'm calling it. It's on Bongo Bongo. Ooh, Liam just blew himself up.
Happens. Well, I mean, it is a boss key.
Looks like we're going to Bongo. I mean, we're probably not, but we might. Ooh. Alright, so Mr. Martin's in Fire Temple area. Well, he's probably just gonna...
Check crater. Very.
Yeah. And then probably go to Fountain from here. Yeah. Very... Well, this is interesting. Well, it's pretty much... like... Fountain of Fire or Shadow. It's pretty much it for our last item, unless it's 40 skulls. We know for sure one of them's in Shadow.
Yeah. So we did find that Zora tunic.
Yeah. But maybe we could get a bet going for that other item, if that makes sense. I'm not sure. It would be unconventional, but maybe. Also, did everything just start loading for everyone else? Am I going to refresh?
Does Kevin not know that Gerudo Fortress is?
Is he doing Gerudo Fortress right now?
It looks like he's going to do horseback archery.
Oh no.
Kevin doesn't know this is Baron.
Maybe he's meme hunting.
I mean, why not, right?
He could get lucky, maybe find Big Goron Sword. Big Goron Sword, or however you can call it. I hope it's a condom for meme percent. That is a funny sentence.
It really is, though. You know what?
Bundle of arrows.
Yeah, soy sauce. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to put you under arrest for assumption of using the spoiler log. Yeah, for sure. Kevin forgot this was Baron apparently. By having it in the notes.
Oh well. Doesn't hurt sometimes. I mean, it might cost him the race, but it doesn't hurt. It won't cause him physical pain.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's see what Mr. Martin does. Maybe he's skull hunting now. So maybe we'll get to see 40 skulls anyway. Oh, 20. Have we seen 20 yet?
Oh, we just saw it.
Oh. I think I'm a bit behind, I think. I've had to start watching on my phone because laptop is not playing.
Okay, yeah, but we just saw it. It was just Greg.
Greg. Oh, very nice. Yeah, so I'm going to be a bit behind for the foreseeable future at the moment.
That's okay. I know you guys' internet can be it.
Yeah. I tried to commentate from my brother's room for the Freaky Friday last week, like from my brother's place, and I thought I had mic problems because I was speaking to my laptop. I then determined that it was a good chance it was just my internet connection. So I couldn't see how was my mic playing up.
So, I think the one question I have here is, when does Mr. Martin go back and do chicken?
I don't think he does. He's an adult at the moment, so I think there's a good chance he does everything else first.
Yeah. Like I'm just to see, like, when people are, when they have, you know, they skip chickens, they're pretty committed to it.
Like a 2-hour, 20-minute chickens would be rough.
Yeah, I definitely see Martin doing everything but chickens. And when you commit to skipping chickens, you commit to it.
Oh yeah.
The Cactus waited here, but it had ZL and Hook. It didn't have scale too. I mean, it's scale didn't lead to anything, but still.
I don't think scale means anything this time around. Still nice to have for shortcuts though.
For sure. For sure.
Oh, Kevin could have picked up the ice arrows as well, but didn't.
This is where this is the difference, right, between me and these runners. I would have picked up the ice arrows. not for the meme, but because I like to have them for Bunga. I mean, partially for
I think I would have picked them up for the memes. And just, ooh, important item, pick it up. I think the only meme item I probably wouldn't pick up is maybe the Stone of Agony. It's just a sort of nothing item to me. Did Mr. Martin turn an eyeball frog? That's interesting.
Why not?
Alright. This is a new area we're exploring here. Let's see if we find long shot or not. Or mirror shield.
Yeah, I think at this point, Martin's just memeing. I think they're all memeing at this point. Like, this is already a ridiculously silly seed. Might as well have some fun.
Yeah, I think it's for the walk back. Like, I think he wants to try and time it so he gets walked back to King Zora. Like once it's done in Ice Cavern. I'm not sure how long it takes to do stuff in Ice Cavern.
Look, okay, we're just assuming it was completely and utterly just all planned, guys. Okay, like, it wasn't an accident. There's no such thing.
No such thing.
There's no such thing as an accident.
What's the turtle from Kung Fu Panda? There are no accidents. I should watch that movie again.
I'm not even gonna lie, I don't know what movie that's from.
Kung Fu Panda!
Oh my goodness, how did I forget that? Well, I guess I need to watch the movie again now.
We'll have a watch party after this.
Twitch Take two.
Words are hard.
Twitch.tv/DMCAZSR. Joking. Casey cleans his body.
I'm curious to see what happens.
He's gonna set the floors wooden here. Wait a minute. Isn't that just gonna send him to the entrance? Or does that actually set somewhere else?
Not sure. I mean, you're still way ahead of me, so he's only just spelling in forward wing now. But I'm curious to see what happens once the timer hits 0. It's been a while since I've seen this. What? Does it really save time?
I feel like that doesn't really save that much time if it does. Like I feel like if you mess up somewhere, that's just gonna you're just gonna, or if you don't have a fast dungeon to warp to, like.
Maybe he thought that it would take him somewhere else with rules. I don't know. I feel like it's probably not. Maybe he just wanted to show off. He wanted an excuse to use Eyeball Frog. Eye Collar is about to get their Din's Fighter, I think. Yeah, they've got gold. They're about to get Dins. Oh boy.
Long shot, nice cavern. Let's go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did not see that. I was busy on the loading screen.
Yep, long shot, nice cavern. That's and yeah, there's the Dennis for Cola.
I'm gonna try something.
Alright, we're putting our bets. Where's the mirror shield in the chat? I'm gonna go with
Surely.
my,
I mean, I claim Bongo. I got the boss key prediction, so I claim Bongo.
I'm just gonna put in my bet, my pretty safe bet of somewhere.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe bet.
I think my other bet would be George Seed. 40 skulls. I could see 40 skulls.
Yeah, I can't. I don't see how with Nocturne Way of the Hero. It kind of has to be in Shadow, I think.
I mean, what if Shadow just is way? Maybe you had to get Nocturne just to get 40 skulls.
That would be mean.
I mean, manager, I like that one.
Hmm.
There's no. I know it's not, man. Felix. I'm memeing.
Maybe it's in the bottom of the well, but the one from Majora's Mask.
Beneath the well.
It's still the bottom of the well.
Oh,
I mean, it's. I think it's called Beneath the Well, but it's still the bottom of the well.
Yeah,
It's
it's clearly different, right? It's called Beneath the Well. It's completely different. Totally not the same thing. Totally not ripped off at all.
They're both haunted.
I mean, yeah, they're basically the same thing, right? One of them, they're both below a well.
Yes,
they both
they
have
are.
Gyptos. They're basically the same thing, right? Both have Gyptos.
Pretty much. I mean, Majora's Mask also has fairies, so it's something it has over Ocarina of Time.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Sorry, when you said you were gonna close the bet after you keep the dead hand, I was thinking bottom of the well dead hand, not Shadow Temple dead hand. Like I just, for some reason, I just didn't even think about like, oh yeah, there's one in Shadow Temple, you dingus.
For the longest time, when people would refer to Dead Hand in Rando, for some reason I would think of the Floor Master or the War Master. Because when you think of Dead Hand in Ocarina of Time, like, the name would better suit those things than whatever the heck Dead Hand is.
Right. Yeah, I could see that. Alright, so, like, yeah, it pretty much has to be here in Shadow, like you said.
Yeah, so we're almost over. We're almost in go mode.
Unless again, I mean, there's that small chance that the chat is delusional and Nocturne isn't actually required.
Yeah, but then why would they be Nocturne at this point?
Because they got baited. They got baited into thinking Nocturne was required.
Baited by the hints that we think chat made up.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe they've all got their own chats that are trolling them at the moment.
Clearly. I just like messing with the chat, to be honest.
Who doesn't?
I would have laughed if it was like right there, right? It was like it was still early Shadow, but it was like you just needed the hover boots for the beer shield. That'd be hilarious.
Oh, that would be so mean for Mr. Martin.
I mean, he already needs to get hovers. But yeah, at this point, they're like once they get the mirror shield and Shadow, like they're in go mode, and it's just completing Shadow or completing Spirit and okay, well, that's basically the same thing, right?
We just found it, I take it? Yep.
That's fine. That's basically the same spot.
Now Cole is bailing. Did he set for rules? Like, I don't think he's got long shot yet, does he?
Not yet, I don't think. But long shot's not in here though.
True, but he doesn't know that.
That's true. Maybe he's like thinking that it might be here in Spirit.
Maybe. Or maybe he just wants to do progression. He'll get rewarded. Like, it's not in long shot. It's not in Shadow. But he's
I should clearly win the meme bet because I said somewhere. Yeah, Felix, but technically, Z Square was correct. It was the fourth chest. It was the fourth one Ikola opened.
That sounds like a winning bet to me.
Oh hey, this is a season 4 settings.
We've got 4 runners.
I'm saying this is as for like this is tournament settings that would have been required.
Oh, did we find Kikiri Sword, did we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, not only am I watching on my phone at the moment, it's 160p, so I'm not seeing much at the moment. I can sort of make out a Spirit Temple on Cola, Kevin's using for Raws, Mr. Martin's going fishing, and Liam's checking Skull House.
Yep.
Just got a bomb bag.
Yeah, like the one thing is like we're in no mode, and I guarantee you, like almost no one's gonna do. Like I don't think anyone in the chat Or in the on
Restream?
on stream. Yeah, thing I was like trying to like. I don't think anyone on restream here is gonna go to Ice Cavern anytime soon. Maybe Cola might, but I know a lot of people just hate going to Ice Cavern. I don't understand why. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's bad. People just don't.
I reckon Cola will go. Unless he decides to do fire. But would you go fire before?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't see a world where you go fire. You go a stone dungeon before you go Ice Cavern. I just don't see a world.
Yeah. You're right, like. I mean, maybe you think, hey, it's a weakling. Maybe I should take a risk. That's how you win a weakling, just taking the more bigger risks than normal. Because it's not like it's a tournament. You don't have a big tournament on the line.
Yeah, and yeah, the thing is, yeah, someone said, yeah, Shadow is more check dense than Ice still. That is true. But Cola's already bailed out, didn't set for his win, so it was very obvious that Cola has no intention of coming back to Shadow.
I mean, fire is probably in the picture for Martin, since he can't do Shadow.
Unfortunately, because Mr. Martin's gonna like end up full clearing this before finding those hovers on chickens.
Oh yeah.
Like getting go mode for Mir.
Let's go do battle with Troll Rover. Hope they're nice today. Although knowing how things are going, you've probably already seen them transform.
They're double. I mean, there could definitely be a finish here. I could see a finish in next like 10-20 minutes, to be fair.
On Restream or just in general?
Just in general.
Yeah, so when do you think we'll get our first Restream finish?
No, it depends on. I think it depends on Cola right now at this point.
Yeah.
Cola's
Cola
like,
in the lead, yeah. Although Kevin's not far behind. What's he got?
He just the same thing as Cola, but Kevin also set Shadow FW and Shadow, so I think he's got ideas of going back to Shadow after this.
Maybe. Although maybe he does that after full clean Ice Cavern, because you can just fall out of there.
I can see that.
Maybe. This is not a George seed, actually, it's a VXR seed. And it honestly hasn't. I mean, it's been mean in some places, but would you really call it that bad?
Yes.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Like, this was pretty ridiculous in terms of both practicality and logic.
And then you got chickens, stone shadow, weird Song of Time logic with strength 3. Well, we've got
And you even fire arrows away the hero location, leading you to a possible, having to make sure it's not required.
Oh yeah, like having to check whether magic, fire arrows, or strength is way of the hero and Deku Tree.
Yeah. Irons on right hand, gold scale on left hand.
Well, that's just funny. I love that.
That was funny. But it's just, it's still, it's like you can't even do water tempo out of logic if you find long shot. Because they're both in the same spot.
Oh yeah. Well, Mr. Martin's in water right now, so maybe we'll get some trolling here.
Okay. Wait, what is? Okay, Cola's gonna climb the tower.
Okay.
I just wanted to check this real quick. Set forward win, and then this is why he probably wouldn't set forward win in Shadow. But he actually might actually go back to Shadow.
But I'm confused. Why didn't he just check it when he was doing it?
I don't know.
And then
Give
set
Sigurd
for all
forward, though.
set for all's win after you check it.
I don't know. Like,
Liam
Cola-
just got Din's fire.
Maybe Cola was thinking that like, oh, maybe I don't need to check it. Maybe I'll find it before, and then he just set for his he set for his win in that hopes, and
Maybe. Also, where was Big Goron for?
Water Temple boss key chest, I think.
Okay. I'm gonna try disconnecting my laptop from the internet very briefly and reconnecting. It's still on call. Okay, cool.
Cool. What about?
Yeah,
Yeah,
just quickly sort of disconnected and reconnected my laptop to the internet.
Gotcha. Yeah, like the only like Wath logic bait we got was like that double SFM, I would say.
Mm.
Like that was the only bait item.
Yeah, and storms that went to Frog's 1 instead of bottom of the well.
I mean, I mean that you could consider bait, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, the storms was way of the hero, so yeah.
So I think Cola said for his win, right? Did he just not check this in general? Did he just like walk into? I think he just like walked into the tower, set for his win, and then dipped.
But he has Dins, so
Wait,
maybe he
okay.
just checked Light's trial.
That must have been it.
Weird. I mean, I guess he wanted to really go back to Shadow, but like, got Dins, go to Shadow and find something. So it's definitely closer than I thought. Like, I think if Cola decides to go back to Shadow after this, then Kevin is probably in the lead.
Yeah, Kevin's definitely in the lead if he goes back. But seeing that he's picking up Blue Fire here, there's probably a good chance he just goes to Ice Cavern, right?
Yes.
At least he's thinking about it, right? That's the main thing. He's at least thinking about it. So, it'll all come down to like what song he plays after he finishes checking here.
Yeah. Let's just hope it's not Bolero.
If he plays Bolero, that means he's going to Ice Cavern.
Oh yeah, true. Let's hope it is Bolero.
Yeah, because if he plays Nocturne, he's going back to Shadow.
At least he can't get baited into water.
Yeah.
Kak is way of the hero for yes.
Yeah, it's Way of the Hero. What is it Way of the Hero for? Yes. That was pretty much Kakariko today.
We found Hovers, Zelda's Lullaby. What else was there?
There was Iron, Lullaby. There was Lullaby, Hookshot, Hovers, and Scale. That was all in Kakariko.
Was there? Yeah, there were two one bomb bag on Skulls. Yeah,
Yeah.
10 skull bomb bag.
Whole bomb back. Oh yeah, there's that too. So that's also Kakariko. It's just everything. Just everything was in there.
Oh yeah.
It was very, very loaded. But apparently Martin found the boss key. I missed where it was though.
Me too. I was sort of watching Liam in shadow. Central
Hey.
pillar. Thank you.
Oh, that's like the worst place. That means like you logically require Zora Tunic too.
So is that worst or best place?
Yeah, it depends on how you look at it.
Yeah, so big pose required, or the wallet wherever it is.
So one thing too is the fact that we also need like logically you also need 5 keys to do some of the
Cole
quests
is back in shadow.
Alright, well that means Kevin's definitely ahead here, but Kevin's gonna full clear this, find out it's not here, I'm gonna go on Ice Cavern probably.
Yep. Aren't we still missing a meme item? Maybe we'll find that here.
We have a paperweight, ice arrows, winter heart piece.
Rick, I think we're missing Nehru's love condom.
Yeah, we got Neighbor's Love.
Did you?
Yeah, it was on horseback archery.
It was?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed it.
So yeah, we got all winner. We got all of mean percent.
Very nice.
It was I think it was Kevin that checked it for us.
Yeah.
That Kevin was the hero of today.
Yeah, he wins the seed, really. Although he still didn't pick up ice arrows.
Also, I just want to point out, Giant's wallet was in Shadow. I just want to point that out. It's funny.
That's pretty much every important item found then, isn't it?
I think so. Like,
We've got all 3 slingshots, all 3 bomb bags. I think we found every bow.
no, I think we're missing one bow.
There was one in light trial.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, no, sorry, Skull. Yeah, Skull Mask. Yeah, Skull Mask.
Skull
Yeah, so we
mask
have it.
and one of the well.
Skull Mask, one of the light trap. Yeah, it's all there. Okay, that's... Yeah, so yeah, hammer was definitely not required, so yeah, 100% Bonneville was like, it was loaded, but it was a bait. That's the funniest thing of it, right? It was a loaded bait.
Yeah, speaking of hammer though, Martin's in fire.
Yeah, I think we saw this coming, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. So Liam set Force Wind here, and it's gonna go. Oh, it's gonna go do Spirit. That makes sense, right?
Okay.
That means Liam's gonna come back to Shadow like everyone else. Like everybody on the stream has just been baited by this Shadow. Like all they had to do was grab the mirror and get out, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we right? But that's all they had to do. Like,
I just had a
Martin,
thought. What was Zelda's lullaby used for?
everything. It was used to get
Like
shot.
what?
Song of Storms.
Like, was it actually? Oh yeah, storms, of course.
No, it was.
Because I was just trying to think. Because it is possible to beat a seed without Zelda's Lullaby.
It's very
Even though a
hard.
lot of
But yeah, it's possible. But
okay, but yeah, storms, yeah, definitely required for that.
oh yeah, Zio's also technically unlocking ice too, which it
Oh
required to do.
yeah,
was yeah, it was
I
required.
always
to
forget
do.
about that one. And we didn't need it for Javel. We could have just dived from like highway out for Javel. But yes, nice cabin. Oh, that's the last bottle. Yeah, that's. I think with that, that is everything.
We got 100% on items at least.
Item percent.
Easy. Or at least on stream we have item percent, right?
Yeah. I hope we don't get a single runner getting item percent.
Well, we won't because everyone left the ice arrows. Remember?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I suppose technically we don't have item percent in terms of things with runners, but we know where everything is.
Yeah. Like I don't know. I feel like I'm just like some outlier here or something. Like I really feel like I would rather do Ice Cavern than Stone Shadow. Right? You're just an outlier here.
Maybe, yeah. It depends. Like, Ice Cavern is quicker, you get a song, but there's not as many checks. There isn't.
I mean, okay, yes, I know Shadow is denser, but like Ice is not that much of a commitment. Like worst things is like the thing is also if Ice has nothing, I still have Nocturne to go over to Shadow, back to Shadow anyway. So why not just go do Ice Cavern real quick?
Yeah, true. But also, another thing is that it's harder to get to Ice Cavern than it is compared to Shadow. Like, Shadow's just a quick walk.
Yeah.
It is. Well, Ice Cavern you have to either play Minuet or Bolero to get to.
Yeah, and the thing is, yeah, Nocturne was Wath, so in theory, there's only one item. Like, it doesn't have to be that there's multiple items. It could just be one item, and in which we know, of course.
Yeah. I get you. Like, you don't. It doesn't hurt. Like, it's a quick warp. It's a thing you can do.
Yeah, I don't know. Because the game's Ice Cavern is just such an awkward walk there. Dude, it's like. Because if you go to Shadow and there's like nothing here, then you're just like awkwardly having to walk to Shadow. Oh no, Martin got it and then promptly fell off.
Did Martin set Pierre?
I think so. Oh, Pierre was in.
Oh, Pierre was hinted dead. Jinx.
But
Oh, apparently it was. See, you're right. Chat does lie. Yes,
Yeah.
one person saying it was hinted dead and another saying it wasn't hinted at all.
Billy, there is definitive proof right in your face, and you're gonna say chat doesn't lie. I was clearly lied straight to my face right here.
Yeah, chat just can't be trusted.
This is why I have trust issues with chat.
I mean, can you actually call VXR chat? No, like he's the restreamer.
It's true. So Kevin, I think, is finally gonna go Yep, there he goes. There's the ice player. At least I hope this is the ice player.
It could be
Not
fire.
Please, Kevin, don't go fire. Okay, thank God.
Yeah,
Alright,
blame
Kevin's-
Trez.
Kevin's looks like Kevin might be the first on restream at least.
Yeah, it looks like it.
We approached the 3-hour mark here because everyone wanted to play by statistics and not just take the risk.
No sub 3. That's interesting. I didn't think this would be a over 3 hours for everyone. Although I guess required chickens would throw a lot of people off.
Yeah, because people. Yeah, that's another thing. Is like I don't mind chickens. I mean, like if you're gonna go turn in Keaton Mask, why not just do chickens too? That's another one. I'm like, doesn't make sense.
Oh,
I mean,
another one is Boomerang in Gerudo Valley. A lot of people do skip that one as well.
that's true. That one I could see. I could see a lot of people like that last locationing that. I do that sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes it just doesn't fall into my routing very well, and I end up having to skipping it.
I am super inefficient when it comes to routing, so I'll probably try and work in Gerudo Valley, even if it doesn't make sense at all. But so yeah, I don't normally skip Gerudo Valley, but I might not do it in a very practical way.
Yeah, I can see it. Oh, Kevin checking that, but had the frog, so it started the. That's. I think that's probably what happened to.
Ah, it's automatic, is
to
it?
Martin. Yeah, that's so ridiculous.
Ah, that's gross.
That is. Ticola is getting punished for not taking the light arrows here. Clearly, or not taking ice arrows here.
Ice arrows.
Yes, I light arrows.
Yeah.
Like he clearly getting punished for it because he missed the eyeball, so that's what he gets.
It's the punishment to fit the crime.
Yep.
I'm more of a spin attack person, honestly. I just like to spin attack, and it normally works on Bongo Bongo, especially if I'm using Big Run Sword. Right, so where do you think Martin goes?
Continues through fire. I would assume. Yeah, Pierre doesn't have a key, so where's lock? Yeah. Didn't we get a? Oh, that's alright. We were just not talking about how we didn't get this hinted. And the chat was lying. Never mind.
Yeah. Just lying chat.
Alright, so let's see if Pierre has a key, I guess.
For Martin's sake, I hope he doesn't.
Yeah, maybe he... Yeah, it's a booby. Okay, Martin's leaving, going, I have no idea where.
Maybe he's gonna try and
he's gonna
do the jump to
warp out.
Bavaja.
No, he warped and he's gonna warp. He's gonna say warp out. He played Bolero to get out of Fire
Yeah, I
Temple.
saw that.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah. So, despite the fact that Liam has been okay. Oh, they saved quitting so they could get rid of the timer.
Yeah, I think that makes a bit more sense than what Martin did.
Yeah. So, despite the fact that Liam has been pretty much behind on stream this entire time because the fact that Cola and Kevin both did Shadow and Liam didn't get baited into Shadow and it's actually paying off and he's gonna get in go mode here.
Oh wow.
That's hilarious.
You're there neck and neck right now.
That's actually pretty funny. Well,
Okay.
because the thing over here says cola at times, so it's just like I just see cola and I don't see iCola.
Okay, so I think there's another person called Cola though, so
There
we
it
should be
is.
calling them iCola.
iCola. I think it's actually supposed to be pronounced a different way. I have no
Icola?
idea. Icola? Might be? I don't know. Icola? Either way.
Icola.
Icola. Icola.
It's a fun word to say.
Everyone cola. Okay, I'll stop. So
Wait,
I'm
what is
not-
Kevin doing?
I'm not sure.
Did he
Doesn't
just give the lead
doesn't have-
to Mr. Martin? Did he pick up his long shot?
He picked his long shot. He clicked up his long shot and went straight to Colossus. I don't know why.
What's he missing?
Rico's now stuck in my head. Ricola. I have no idea what Kevin's doing, by the way. Your guess is as good as mine.
I mean, I can't see what items he's had. It's too blurry for me, pretty much.
I mean, he's in go mode. Kevin's in go mode.
Is he? Has he put this glowing sticker go mode up yet?
He's got long shot. He's got. He just didn't
He's
hit the button.
hiking to water.
Hiking it up.
Wait, what song was at the end of Ice Cavern? Did we ever figure that out?
Nope. Nobody went to the end. Or actually,
Wouldn't
it
it was Minuet?
I think Martin did Minuet. Oh, okay, so it didn't matter anyway. That's right. I forgot Martin did. Yeah, now Liam is gonna be not. It's not gonna be that much farther behind Kevin here. Again, very interestingly.
Yeah, Liam choosing to go to Valero instead of.
Save and quitting? Oh, he's gonna save and quit, go to from the market and go there. Okay. That makes sense. You think someone has to be again now, like, but there's so many items that so easily could trip people up. Like, it's
Why
like,
they were just quickest?
I'm not sure. I don't think trekking. I don't think playing playing Requiem and Reverse Wastelanding is though. I think that's quite the fastest way. Martin is definitely going to do chickens.
3 hours chicken, everybody.
Let's go.
So, I wonder what routing they do in water. That could potentially let
That'll
Liam
definitely
catch up.
Either way, it's definitely gonna make the difference of whoever goes to center pillar first, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like that's where it is. So it comes down to whoever goes to center pillar first. Knowing me, it would take me like I would end up full clearing the water temple, the entire water temple myself. So
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, like, I myself, like, if I ended up playing this, I definitely would have made first, but I definitely feel like I would have made pretty high on this because a lot of this, I feel like I would have been not that hard for me to find.
You say that now, but if you were going to back in time and actually take part in it, who knows what would have happened?
Yeah. I think the one thing that would have tripped me up was maybe the long shot in Ice Cavern, but I definitely would have gone Ice Cavern before I went to. I would have done like Liam did, like grabbed my mirror shield, and then dipped.
You would have seen the what's the hints? The Sacred Forest Meadow hints, and just decide this game is lying to me, and ignore the shadow Nocturne way of the hero.
Yeah, something like that, right?
Wait, Martin's might be doing goals over chickens. Oh no, he's doing chickens. He's doing
chickens. Yeah, he's definitely doing chickens.
Okay.
There's no daytime chickens. I mean, there's no daytime skulls. Okay, there you go.
But he picked up bugs.
Probably just in case he needs to do 40 skulls.
Okay. You have to be careful when nutting the chickens. It's very easy to accidentally piss them off of those.
I've done it a couple of times.
Yeah, I think the last race I commentated had someone accidentally do it. Yeah, he threw a nut at a couple of chickens but missed one of them. So he threw another one and angered the one he hit the first time.
No. But now we have 3 potentially on the race here. Like I said, it just comes down to who gets to the pillar first.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Martin cannot be happy finally finding those hovers on chickens.
Oh. No reaction, unfortunately.
Probably just like done with it and just wants to be over with it.
So VXR is becoming known as the one who rolls long seeds. From the sounds of it.
I don't know, like, I feel like 3 hours is becoming more the norm and less of a long kind of seed.
Every seed can be sub 3. That's what I've always been told.
The saying is every seed can sub 4.
Oh. Okay. Well, never mind me. I'm an idiot.
Yeah, S4 hours kick W. Exactly. That was a clean kill.
And how? How can Nicola kill them so easily? With a spin attack.
You just gotta be good. Forehead. I think Kevin just safe scummed that BGS. He's like, I don't want it. I would rather have the keys. And I don't think I would be the same way as Kevin here. I'd want the BGS.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
Obviously, you don't really need it, but. Oh, Liam almost got hit there. That was close.
Yeah. It looks like they're all following the same routing though.
Yeah, so if that's the case, then Liam's probably. Oh, well, Kevin's actually about to check some chest here. Okay. Kevin seems to be the one in the lead here.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe just maybe not picking up that big Goron sword will make the boss fight with Ganondorf last too long, and Liam will get the lead. Nope, Liam save scummed it too. But it is surprisingly close.
Yeah.
Like, Mr. Martin might be making a comeback too now, because he's already done water. He just needs to go fight Twin Rover. Yes. And he's already done most of Spirit as well.
And Kevin did set the For's win, so makes it easy.
True. Now, how many of them have Farore's wins set up in Ganon's castle?
Cola has it set up in Ganon's castle. That's it.
So he'll be able to get back there pretty quickly. Yeah, this is close. This is anyone's. Finish first place!
What?
Congratulations to Rosca Tyrant with a time of 3 hours and 11 minutes.
GG's. Oh, and Kevin unfortunately missing the thing. That's unfortunate. Well, Liam's going for Dragon Chest here.
Ooh, that's interesting.
We've definitely been seeing a bit of divergence here.
Yeah.
Like a Cola over here, like going for the block chest here. I don't really know what this one's called.
I think block chest works out just fine.
Just gonna find another key.
Generally,
Maybe-
central low target chest.
I think Akula here is trying to think of like logically, right, of the keys. So it's probably not going to check center pillar till at least 5 keys.
Yes. He's losing time, unfortunately. Okay, Liam's about to check center chest, so that's good.
So no first place finish on the the restream, but that's okay. Still first place for the restream. That sounded better in my head. I promised you it did. I was like,
I see. I feel ya. I feel ya.
like, I just like after I thought about it, I was like, wait a second, I said this all wrong. So yeah, now Cola's gonna go ahead and come here.
Yeah, they have to make sure they remember to pick up Ganon's boss key first. I feel like that is something, if I was racing, I would forget all the time. Unless...
I think Kevin actually did forget to grab the boss key, I think.
Oh, Cola just finished second place.
But he's still
What?
running. Oh, wait a second. Okay.
Yeah. 3 hours and 13 minutes.
He did get it? Okay. GG's though. GG's to Cola. Look, I mean, it's cola. It's all cola to me. Okay, you know, whether it's diet cola, I-Cola, U-Cola.
I just call it Coke.
I call it soda.
Yeah, soft drinks is what is generally referred to, like the general term for
Just,
like fizzy
I don't know,
drinks is soft drink.
or C-Cola. There's no, yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah. Like that has to suck to get a VC crash this late in.
Yeah. Alright. Entering the boss room.
It's not all Coke if you live in the southeastern United States, because I live in the southeastern United States, and I still call it soda.
You don't sound very southern.
Well, that's because I live in Florida, and not a lot of Floridians have a country accent.
Ah. See, I don't really know what parts of America lead to what accent. I just think southern and just think, well, howdy, partner, how you doing? Something along American accent.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, that was
is
really bad
generally-
accent.
but that's like some southern areas. There's definitely a lot of places that aren't like very have the southern accent, right? Or the country accent, as like people call it. Like even there's even parts of like Texas that is like generally like the place people know for being southern, doesn't have southern accent.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're all gonna finish up fairly close to each other here.
Yes, especially Ikola, Mr. Martin, and Liam. There's Ganondorf down. For me, anyway.
Yeah, Martin didn't full clear because he already had long shots, so he wasn't gonna get baited by Shadow. And Liam didn't get baited by Shadow either. He just grabbed the item and dipped. Went straight to Ice Cavern afterwards. Probably had the same idea as I did, where I was like, oh well, you know, worst things worse is like just go back to Shadow, right?
From the looks of it, it looks like it's going to go Kevin, Mr. Martin, then Liam, then Ikola.
Yeah, Mr. Martin just like caught up like crazy. Because
I
well,
mean,
it's also
he-
because again, no Shadow, right? Like
Plus, he was before with such hover boots aside, he was ahead for everyone.
I'm not even gonna lie, like the thing is we've been watching like I've been mostly watching like Icola, Kevin and Mr. Martin. Like and Liam's just kind of been over here just kind of doing his own thing in my eyes.
Okay, I've seen Liam as a bit of the underdog of this race. Like he got the
Definitely.
boomerang way ahead of everyone. He did. He never did bottom of the well. He's just been doing strange plays that have been getting him ahead of everyone.
Yeah, like there was like a lot of places where like he did that got him super far ahead and then just started kind of doing weird stuff and kind of fell behind and then caught back up like out of nowhere because he just dipped out of Shadow and just didn't go back like everyone else
And
did.
he's already fought most of Ganon's tower by the looks of things, so he might catch on Martin. Maybe. I don't know.
I think Mr. Martin, and Liam over here, I think, are gonna both end up.
Okay, Liam hasn't fought Iron Knuckles yet. Also, GG Kevin with a time of 3 hours and 19 seconds. Minutes. Oh, it's 19 minutes. 21 seconds.
Yeah.
GG third place.
Yeah, okay, I call in Mr. Martin in sync with that cutscene.
Oh, whoa. Wait, how did
This-
did Icola have a For All's Win set up there?
Yes, actually. That's what I was talking about. Like I call it had it set up, but the rest of the stream didn't.
Okay.
Like ironically, the fact that Liam like caught up pretty quickly here, it still ends up looking to be the last in the restream. That's kind of crazy.
I mean, still, it looks like these guys are all set up to get like top
Oh yeah,
10.
they're all really close to each other, but I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of like really hoping Liam was gonna end up winning the restream here, but
Yeah, I did too a little, if I'm being honest.
But we will see if Kevin wants to come in for the interview. I'm sorry, over here soon. At least we'll know.
Yeah. Any word on that, VXR? Oh, this is so close.
Yeah, this Martin's like a little bit ahead of Icola here. It looks like. Oh no, sorry, Icola ahead. My bad. I'm like misreading the cutscene here.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a photo finish.
Oh yeah, like we've got two people fighting Ganon and someone else fighting Ganon there.
But just not actually.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm behind. Ektor picking up his Master Sword for me.
Yeah, they're just like a few seconds behind each other.
An on-stream snipe. Like we're gonna see the snipe happen. Yeah.
But we do have Kevin. Is going to be joining us here soon. Alright, with that we have Kevin here. GG's.
Yeah, GG's guys.
Like, that
That was a fun one. I definitely made like a lot of mistakes though. I have not been playing too much Rando recently.
but,
GG to Ekala in 4th place, sorry. And you got
Yeah, I noticed the restream was
22 seconds, minutes.
I noticed the restream was really close.
Yeah, Mr. Martin just finished 5th at 3 hours, 22 minutes, and 49 seconds. So that's 15 seconds difference.
Yeah, that's
14
crazy.
seconds.
like yeah, like all the way to the end, we were super worried for Mr. Martin because he had skipped chickens.
Oh really?
Yeah, but Mr. Martin came back like really well done.
Yeah. I mean this is a full clear seed, so like it hardly even matters if you skip chickens. Like you're only losing like a bit of time. Honestly, because I did I did everything except Fire Temple, including Foolish Gerudo Fortress, so feels bad. Well, I guess I skipped Big Pose. It's the only other thing I skipped.
We were I was curious about that. Like, did you like? Because like Millie was talking about like you didn't read your notes and the fact that Gerudo Fortress is foolish. We just assumed you were just doing it for fun.
No, I definitely just like usually I use a map tracker, and usually as soon as I find a foolish area, I mark it off. And so like if I have it written down on my note sheet, I just like my note sheet is just so I don't duplicate hints. My map tracker is what I use for like actually doing stuff.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so I just wrote it down and I forgot to mark it foolish on my actual tracker. So
Liam's about to finish. GG Liam with a time of 3 hours, 24 minutes, and 23 seconds. That's 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th place on Restream.
Oh, nice.
That's how close this was. It was really insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're talking about how like this was not a sub 3 seed, mean just the fact that there's so many items that could very easily trick people. A long shot with an ice cavern. You had a long shot.
Yeah.
You had long shot and ice cavern. You had boomerang on the Gruta Valley. And then what else was it? Yeah, hovers on
Frogs 1.
Frogs 1, strength 2. Yeah, like there's a lot of things people tend to skip. So
Yeah.
Also had the funny iron boots on one hand and gold scale on the other.
yeah.
Yeah, I liked that. I liked that for sure. Yeah, I honestly, like, I'm trying to figure out, I think it's actually a stronger play for me to have, like, since I had Feors and Shadow, I think it's actually a stronger play for me to go to Ice first. Because it can be Serenade, and that just saves, like, so much time.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I think it was Minuet though.
That was
Yeah.
definitely the one thing I had talked about was saying that like if there was nothing in Ice Cavern or what the item was looking for was an Ice Cavern, then the better play would have been just go back to Shadow. Worst thing I just played Nocturne, right? So I was like,
GG Martin.
Yeah, GG Martin. But I was just super confused why people just decided to go Shadow. Like I understood like people were going for more of the statistic play, but I just felt like if Ice Cavern has it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't do Shadow.
Oh, I know you couldn't, Martin. But when we were talking about the other runners, because pretty much they baited into full clearing Shadow, like pretty much mostly everybody except for I think Liam.
Shadow is better than Ice, in my opinion.
Well, Martin, I would, like, pretty much always agree too, but it had a 50% chance of being Serenade, so I think I should have done it. Plus, I had to Feors out of somewhere, anyways.
Well,
So.
if you have Epona, it's not that bad if you don't have Serenade.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get the item. I don't care about anything else.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not that it's incredibly better. It's just a little bit better. So I can see Ice being the play as well.
Indeed.
Yeah. I think without the song, it's pretty close just because there's 3 checks in Zora's Fountain, which are actually, like, really fast. But I think with the chance of it being Serenade, that does help a lot. I don't know if it's actually stronger. Like, that being said, I still decided to go to Shadow. And I still don't know if that's a bad play. The only, like, bad thing about it is I had to commit to the final check, which just takes forever, because Floor Master was a key, and so, like, doing Bongo was, like, another 2.5 minutes for one check. Which, like, feels really bad.
Yeah, but you don't want to do all of Shadow to that point and get nothing, so you want to do Bongo.
Another thing Ice Cavern had against it in this seed is the eyeball frog activating when you unfreeze King Zora.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was the thing. That's never happened to me before. So I thought that was a glitch or something. Like, I didn't know what happened. So I just, like, save quit.
I usually get it after Ice, so I don't have any issues, but today I got it before, so I didn't know what to do.
Yeah. I've never seen that before. I actually just thought it was a glitch.
It happens.
Yeah.
This was just like all around, just a mind-boggling seed in general. So I completely understand a lot of the plays a lot of people go for. Like I said, maybe I'm just an outlier with that whole thing of going to Ice Cavern first, but that's just
No, I think it's really close. Like, going to Ice is very, very reasonable and might even be stronger. I don't know for sure. It's really close. Like, in my situation, especially, because I do have to Feors out of somewhere. So even, like, the 15 seconds that I'm taking to backwalk again, like, that's just 15 seconds that only happen if I go to Shadow first.
Yeah.
So, if you're like planning on full clearing everything, then going to Ice is a little faster in my case. And will half the time get you Serenade.
Yeah, that's another reason why, like, yeah, Serenade just saves a lot of time, right? So it's not so like if it has Serenade and you don't find anything but Serenade, you at least get that, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get the
Yep.
time made back from that at least with that.
It's typically like, often my playstyle is just, my goal is to complete everything in the game just like as fast as possible. So like, I'll route in slow checks when they're going to be the fastest to do, just because I don't want to have to come back and for them. And in that case, like if I'm playing like that, ice first is definitely better. But
GG Liam, by the way, who's just entered the chat.
yeah, GG's Liam.
And also GG's to Icola, I see you in the chat.
Can you hear us?
Oh.
Thoughts on double SFM Wath? It was pretty good.
Yeah,
Like those were both pretty helpful.
Yeah, it made me not commit to fire at least.
Yeah.
Because I was just looking for hoverboots.
Did anybody find a 40 hint? I just couldn't find it anywhere.
No, I was between chickens and 40.
Yeah, I had like 26 skulls or whatever when we finished. I was like, I don't know, I started getting some. They were just, I checked a good amount of out of the way hints too.
Yeah, I went for every hint as well, I think.
I skipped like back of lake and like the Gerudo Valley grotto, or the one right outside of Gerudo Valley and everything. It was like very much worrying me that like it might just be on 40. And I figured like in times like that where you don't have a 40 hint, probably like nobody else does. If you've been like going out of the way for some, probably most people don't. So yeah. I know it gets worrying, but then just like someone randomly finishes like 20 minutes ahead of everybody and they're like really confused because they just got 40 and nobody else did.
It's somewhere out there.
Yeah.
That's all we know.
It was actually pretty close overall. Like we did get a first place finish ahead of a few people, but it was pretty close.
Oh, hello.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Oh, there we are. GG.
Hey, we can hear you.
Sorry about that.
GG.
Yeah, GG's all around. That was something.
That was definitely something. Like, yeah. Well, your plays were yeah, at least like when looking at the other ones were definitely a lot different. It was really interesting to kind of look over and seeing you doing what you're doing and then looking at what else was.
I don't know. That was I had a pretty good feeling going into this race. I was gonna get clapped, but at the same time, I don't know. I was playing on fire today. I don't know how you guys managed to beat me because that's the best run I've ever had.
Yeah, congrats on getting Boomerang first on Restream, by the way.
It was just there. It was just chilling.
It was just there.
Dang, you got it before me.
I
I thought I got it pretty early. I almost, because I knew almost for a fact I'd have to go to GTG and I already had hovers and bomb shoes. I was like, I might as well just leave it for later.
Yeah.
But I didn't. Just because if I had like a couple fewer hearts, I would have done that just because it's like, I don't want to do that death warp, it sucks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, probably the riskiest thing in this route was GTG. Getting nothing out of it. Yeah, that was a hard one.
You got strength 3.
Well,
Yeah,
it
you
was,
need
almost
strength
worse than
3.
nothing. Good thing we needed it, or else it would have been hard.
I mean, it's way of the hero and everything.
Was it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, strength 3 was required.
For Dins in Light Trial.
well, I know it was required, but was it Way of the Hero?
Not
Yeah,
directly, but it was
Song of Time
way
was
of
Way
the
of the
hero.
Hero,
Song
which
of Time.
led to Strength 3.
That's why Sacred Force Meadow was Way of the Hero twice.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Way of the Hero.
And that's also why Deku was locked. Well, actually, that strength 3 was locked by strength 2. So
Yes.
that alone tells you why Deku is locked.
We kept thinking that maybe Fire Arrows were going to be Wath, like Dins were going to be locked behind it.
Yeah, I thought for a while that too.
Mm-hmm.
This
Spirit wasn't even magic locked.
Yeah. It had nothing in the magic lock checks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The feed on general is just mind-boggling for logic.
I don't know. It felt like kid gloves. I've had worse.
Well, it
Like,
might be
shut off.
confusing on logic if you're like skipping chickens or like skipping some of the early stuff.
Who skips chickens? Never not.
I don't
close.
know.
I skip chickens.
I never skip. I like rarely skip chickens, but I never skip chickens if CAC is Woth. If CAC is Woth, I'm doing chickens 100% of the time.
I don't care about Way of the Heroes unless I haven't found anything else.
That's fair.
I just skip it. I don't care.
Yeah. You're actually pretty decently ahead before getting locked by hover boots.
Yeah,
Pardon, like,
I
I think-
figured.
Yeah.
I don't know how long I was looking for hoverbirds.
Yeah, it seemed like you were looking for those hovers for a pretty long time.
But I
Even though
think yeah, I don't know when I stop getting checks if I have hoverbirds. No, I'll probably do the same until long shot.
So how did you guys feel about the well in this seed, which had a lot of items, but none were required?
Yeah, that's insane. I went into the well and I was like, wow, this is loaded. And then they were all useless.
I love that bow.
Yeah, the bow was nice. The bow is nice for
Oh,
sure.
nice. That's a much better bow.
I will say that Liam like walking and then like walking out like and not getting the hammer.
There was that's where the hammer was? No.
That's where
I
the
got,
hammer was.
What?
After I got hover boots on chickens, I went into bottom of the well and I'm like, this seems stupid. I'm not going to do it. And then I left.
What?
Oh.
It worked
Skipped
out.
all of it?
Yeah, I didn't do any bottom of the well. I just
What?
I had to, I was in like a go mode, not like go to the end of the game, but I
You
was in
had
go
Song
do
of
something
Storms.
new the entire
The Song
time.
of Storms was WAP.
I already got strength 2 from the frogs. I was like, it probably isn't bottom of the well. I've already got something good. So I was just like, I'll get it later. And then later
Okay.
okay. No,
And
I-
without
Plus,
prelude.
Liam already had bombs from Target in the Woods and got bow from Skull Mask, so there really was nothing in there that Liam
yeah,
needed.
I was ready for Forest Temple.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
just, that was
if
the
you had to
funny
choose
thing.
between bottom of the well and Forest Temple, you'd probably have chosen Forest Temple too.
I do the well.
I-
At that point, you're missing so many items. I did
Yeah, I did the well like
I
40
definitely
minutes in or something.
Nice.
I mean, if we have prelude, maybe.
Yeah, I can see that if you skip it, you kind of have to commit to that because you're probably not going to be child for like a while because like
Yeah.
you just don't want to age transition without prelude.
Right. Yeah. They were not great. Not a great way to get child to adult. That was a pain.
Yeah, going adult to child was fine. You can just save warp, but child to adult was like also just save warp to Deku or
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Hopefully you
this
have
is-
the silver scale by then.
This is definitely
Yeah.
the one thing about these settings is like if you do an age change, like you have to basically commit to it. Like
Yeah.
that's definitely the one thing. But
Yeah. With the
I like that.
decisions, it is nice.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We did basically have vanilla spawns today, though.
That's right.
basically, yeah.
But the warp songs were just tragic. That's all there is to it.
Yeah. Whenever I see
Nice,
OOT,
nice.
whenever I see Prelude on OOT, my heart sinks a little.
Yeah. Not all dungeons.
I hate seeing all the child songs and then frogs is just nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought
we
there was
did have
something.
two. Oh, sorry, we did have 2 required stone dungeons today, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
At least dipping into them.
Yeah. That Shadow Temple was calling for a long time.
Oh yeah. I mean, with Dodongo's Cavern, it was the chest right before King Dodongo, so you basically had to full clear it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like if somehow you knew it was that chest. I mean, for one, we probably know you're stream sniping, but for two,
Yeah.
you could use bomb juice.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe if it has a medallion, but not a stone.
Yeah. But yeah, you could end up using bomb cheese to get into it.
I guess if you were like go moding, that just makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't know. It would just be like the most obvious stream sniping play ever.
Yeah. Just be no, it's a gamble.
It's just a complete gamble.
I want to save the 3 minutes.
It's like
I'm just going for prelude, guys.
Winning is that important.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, there was one time I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna completely skip over DC and I'm just gonna go straight. I'm gonna go straight to DC, straight to King of Dongo, and it did work out. I still lost that race, but it worked out. It didn't actually have anything. It was really funny.
Oh wow, wait, both 40 hints for Back Lake apparently.
Oh,
Wow.
What were they?
What was on it though?
Purple road. Ooh,
Nice.
That's ridiculous.
yeah. A road best not traveled.
I could have sworn I saw someone do back of lake, but I must have been wrong.
No.
Not me.
I considered it.
There's a possibility.
If I were missing like a WAP or a Foolish or like anything, then I would have. But just a 40 hint, it's like I don't need to waste a minute getting hints.
Just out of curiosity, who found the big Goron sword?
Oh, I did. I skimmed it though.
I did too. I was wondering if anyone else went there first, or if like you saved that for later. I found the big Goron sword. I was like, nah, I want it.
I saved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
I should have. Like, I don't know why I skimmed it.
I wanted to
Yeah,
use
we
the
actually
games at this
found
game.
every important item in the game, like every bottle, every slingshot, all was found.
Yeah.
By
Oh
someone.
yeah, easy.
Yeah, wait, yeah.
I found
also
everything, I think.
I have to say this right now, guys. I'm so ashamed of all of you. You all skipped over and didn't pick up the ice arrows. What the heck, guys? Come on.
Oh, so rude.
Where were those again?
Ain't no
Top
good
of the lab.
Ain't
And I don't
I
feel
don't
bad
Oh,
about
think you
it.
actually went there. Mate.
I'll skip it 100% of the time.
I think all of you didn't pick it up. It was like right there. It's 2 steps in front of you.
2 steps and a cutscene.
The cutscene is too slow for me. No.
Nope. I'd rather backflip.
Yeah, see, well, I call got punished for it, at least. Like,
Oh.
Did he die to
getting
Bongo?
Smacked by Bongo.
Oh.
So at least one of you guys got punished for it.
Alright, we might have
I
to
think we
wrap
all
this
got
up
punished
soon.
for
Because
doing
it
bongo.
sounds like ZS Zelda 2 Rando is about to come up in 10 minutes. So, any last thoughts from anyone?
It's a
Nah,
danger one
GG.
streak. No, GG's.
I definitely, I liked this one because it had items on all the checks that everybody skips, but I always do.
Yeah, same. Yeah, it was great. Fit like a glove. I don't know what
Yeah.
to say. I should have
I see.
beat all you guys. I should have beat all you guys. But no.
I see hovers on chickens. I see something on frogs 2 or frogs 1. I'm like, this is my seed.
Yeah.
This is my cutscene.
Super well played, guys. GG all around.
GG's.
Yeah, GG, guys.
Yeah, GG's, guys.
All right. Well, hopefully
Thanks
you
for
guys
the
enjoy
restream.
Zelda 2 Rando.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, so Z2R, that's coming up in about 12 minutes on this channel. That's going to be the last thing tonight. Tomorrow, the EU Weekly will not have a restream because it's Easter. There will
Happy
they'll
Easter,
still
by
have
the
they'll
way.
still be the
Yeah,
they'll still
happy
be the
Easter.
race, but just not the restream. We do have the Minish Cap, the TMCR Weekly is still scheduled at 3:30 p.m. Eastern, and then we have a link to the Past No Major Glitches tournament match tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern. So that's going to be it for us here. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time.
Take care.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.